that the petitioner has copies of all the documents. The application for discovery and inspection requires the discretion of the court. The guiding principle is that in all cases in which a court makes an order for discovery, it is a matter of discretion and not as of right. In the ordinary way, where there are issues of facts between the parties, the court will generally make such an order. However, in the instant case, the applicant has not raised any issue that he has no copies of the documents of the subject of this application. In view of the fact that the proceedings so far shows the petitioner has copies of all the documents, the subject of this application, we are of the opinion that no proper case has been made before us to warrant the exercise of our discretion in favor of the applicant. Order 21 of CR 47, which is the basis of this application, should not be read in isolation. It should be read in conjunction with Rule 11 of the said order. It states thus: an order for the production of any document for inspection or to the court shall not be made under any of these rules unless the court is of opinion that the order is necessary either to dispose fairly the cause or matter or to save cost. End of quote. Furthermore, Section 166 of the Evidence Act, NRCD 323 of 1975, makes it clear that a duplicate of a document is admissible to the same extent as the original unless a genuine question is raised as to authenticity of the original of the duplicate. No issue has been raised against the authenticity of the duplicates in possession of the applicant. The discrepancies which learned counsel for the petitioner has alluded to in his submissions as having occurred in the declaration of 9th December 2020, the press release of 10th December 2020, and the answer and witness statement of the first respondent are issues of evidence and do not give cause for discovery of the documents under consideration. From the above reasons, the application is dismissed.
Saying and right, yes, Supreme Court election petition application. That John Mahama, a lawyer for John Muma, no more the court to Supreme Court in him say, and compress we inspected 6 documents be from the Electoral Commission. Unanimous ruling. I know presiding and president for the panel, Chief Justice KWASI Enim Yabwa, Kinkaya, Nene, and Rasen and walking count the 2 jar, and Mabobia Mamma. Young Kwamano sooner, you're breaking it down. You're from the 10 and pay. Imrenim ni Marisampa wa manoso yenene din komo na wabua ni etimi atiase eno an yesi no rampa ya da asemo akwa baba NIT FM so no pay
metimuso mpekwenya enchia metifunya no pay
so an pay about chen pese ye tiase ye biebie ni ye man o de ba form na ya amra ne yensa dan tiase no ye tiase eno a ni esi Supreme Court se ni esi call ye womo ebo yes application go ye Buano pay the anti kaka.
One thing said, you got to which Mama and then say, court to say, of a say, or ma, Nado, and it's easy, and order, say, document here, or for say, and then one when it is small, or document on the Sankey. Now, in automation of final case. Now, of final application, yes, there is easy, and there is another lawyer. So, I'm also more positive. I can say, whatever document, no, and then no, the Bubra, or what you can say, stand the crown when they say the document, because things are, President Mama petitioner, who finally rate no. They can move a document now. Because I am to like I said, Monday is a request number. Mama says, yeah, man, the shake is not here. I'm a witness to Clara Cassidy, our Cassidy, you know. One father witnesses to give you know. If Chancellor will be documents as a document, because there, and we are announced to crazy. In general, Supreme Court, a share application of no also a man ruling that almost patch say documents are certificate and share na or the application also then witness statement any evidence that it will court through a certificate here, XSA, all one can come. Election petition, when they say elections are in polling agents, and all the agents there for the constituency will be a copy of the document I was sharing. Because that copy, a duplicate copy, I say photocopy, a copy. They know no one all the other parties are about contest elections. Your mom sheets, your mom coalition results. So I document that all the things put in your movie, and they make it so. Now, what do you mean, case? The big class I don't put to Cano, myself, I did the quarter. It didn't go so. Now, I am some about the same as the other day. More you say, more need document. No, as a issue, elections on the or the document, a COBR, the BRA, patient coalition results, no, with no copy or more BAP. It is almost the number 2. And so, very expensive document, a discretionary, a BBR, court to power the amount of person for the amount. But it seems to me, a convincing court said it would help. So, we can't, okay, so now, ultimately, also that and what, but over to make convincing court. I don't know, maybe I saw a lot of catch on say, Mama, maybe Bruno. Now, I'm not to do. I don't make Bruno properly. I'm not sorry, I'm not to say, maybe could take. Ah, Yaka, Mori, energy. Ultrasa, what to observe there. I think in office what you could take, it's only to but who the hell is a good day? Now, I'm sure we can hear Mori, every one of the people. Now, sorry, when you could hear one she, yes, but you know, every member of people use Muja. If you belong, it's not what you say. Now, she, now you might have to scatter. Say, open document. Next time, never come as a panel. Maybe I did it, you know, on the name. Or so the evidence degree say, open document is a certain requirements. That requirements no, that I'm taking into being that requirement no. Into Obugu. Now Obugu, you know, and I said, Obisa Katuche. Oh, further witnesses are now. That you say, witness of one or Yare. Now, me know, there will follow me power, me, I make prediction, I work online. Me can say, looking at doing that too, every day, offer one day, one application, no, one day, no, on that application, sir, will be Yare. I'm part. I, Professor, no, I don't say, and no, that you can say, now, all member, dear dancer, no, all the panel, all committees in home, with the secret of final one count, also will be the Nipana Yare, and what she then courts, no, and my court to put in as them, na court to establish a Friday. So, when it's I'm the back, they were that, or betraying the Pacono, the one tunnel, say 1 year and over tunnel, say 2 months and over tunnel, and say, what with my chair, and then remember the data, what the back. But me, and you are the also, there might be you, Papa, and the conduct of Chicata. As a senior and lawyer. Miriam, we will be all every possibility. A book I value respect. And the media, the being Supreme Court is no. Or would they matter to know their strong call? One, they recognize that the Olympia when you only have everything is a plan. If you are not, get this little problem. If you move within trouble. 2, Katu, your lecturer, your lawyer here, what practicing more than 14 years. It will be to my Supreme Court judges. Yes, was qualified. 3, for your senior lecturer, what you would be at the end. 4, will be a Olympic. And you know, get it to be sound respect, no. So, what is it to make a fire? Almost please. If it will be our council and when they tattoo about job, they have a way of communicating tattoo with the respect that is why it will be a only have you crown a woman who find more energy na almost once imagine. Tattoo, sorry, almost television. In fact, several cases, come to me, tattoo, I could talk about more than tattoo. There are certain things when it comes to tattoo. Because all of the cases are bad. But, hey, tattoo, judge, Oba, Bisa Wasem. Now, Bisa Wasem. Uja as a Bisa no to ho. Now, sorry, actually, they can say, Supreme Court, there is appeal. This judge, no, or no age, in fact, 1 year lawyer for more than 40 years. In fact, 1 year judge more than 30 years. In fact, this appeal is one of the finest jurists. Because the judge is the most senior judge among all this. The only thing I didn't hear, this is even the one presiding is only your appointment. But this is appeal is the most senior. Now, to be the senior judge, only the age to prepare. I have no coming to be when it comes to law. Want to be BT, this is appeal. Only she want to be BT, this is appeal. The worst aspect is that there is appeal with a judge. Or be decide to fit. No to be getting the fair. Who cry disappointment and Makai? There no prano. Who bizarre questions are a wound here. Jesus Christ. So, try in open court. We are saying, yeah, I shall get the guys in life. Number 2, the subject the students of law, other lecturers, other lawyers, judges are in the world, who journalism for 80. Now, I see the whole Supreme Court judge with the caliber, say, oh, that was the minister, and then put that no. He said, when you know, I said, I saw the plebiscite trouble.
But, for example, make us a MONTIE, a lawyer for MONTIE, Muno. Yet the team in such a way said you're supposed to more opinions, more mamma jam with Timichere. Mutimiche margin with that fear of favor. Say, be a Mubiana, be a Biantimisho. And Tinya Jinche and na Urata Kuchikata. Or Chile.
Baby, Milia, I didn't know you mind your language. You should be careful. For example, say, only get in Nigeria. Who to be sorry, my lord, one bomb. My lord, I said, okay, one bomb. Only my dear. Who use the word? My lord, I disagree with your submission. My lord, I have other opinions. That's what it is. There are certain languages at the bar. Languages you use for the bench. Who did say tattoo? There is no one also which one that was a tattoo. Who did say one more? Because applications are the big yano. They are YouTube. But they don't use certain words for you. All the things they will be our tattoo integrity and our trouble. So you should have this specific step. You should be very careful because if you use the word for people and not say, nothing, that's what it is. Irrelevant question. From the bench, you forgot to say, the church will decide your fate. Now, look at it and say, what born only, officer, pastor, that's what it is. And irrelevant questions like pastor questions. That's what it means. And you did it openly. And not all the officer question. Because at the okay, I told you that. Now, see, who can make time? There are no questions of this I know. And it's irrelevant question. And then you see, you have not only embarrassed justice appeal, but they all this other day is not. It means that they sat down for their colleagues to ask irrelevant questions. That's what it means. You know, you may think that you are attacking justice appeal. But in the way you are telling the bench who are to decide on your fate. Your case is in their hands. You are telling them that they allow irrelevant questions to be asked. A superior court judge. Because the embarrassment was so high. That is why who was here? Just appeal. In response, in pain. Because it's irrelevant. That is opinion. But hold it to yourself. You know what it means. Obi Chacho say, what do you know about travel? You have helped the person. Because idea, only to be fine now. Idea, only okay. Obeka say, hey, imagine say, any of the things that you argument or say, hey, that you traffic. Now argument tell you, no, everyone what bonga. How will people view, hey, the judges, coming? They don't respect that too. The judges are trying to undermine him. But you look into the eyes of the longest serving Supreme Court judge, and you are telling all the judges that when their plans in my irrelevant questions were asked, that you who can judge, who you, in fact, you know more than them. Media, whether a question is relevant or not, no, it lies in the bosom of the judges and the lawyer.
Okay.
That you, all that you can do is to express opinion. In fact, everybody is here for quarter. Why didn't you know what? But that is how much you almost decided that the DNA was again. Every judge make a decision. Take it out the cases by or more. Now, the interesting thing that should be so only say, the person is able to be say about 90% of our cases now. That is exercising discretion, meaning normally no, and yet how they feel and whether they will accept your argument or not. And yet discretionary, if it's discretionary, it is up mouth. If you, for example, production of documents, no, and then nation it is on the mouth, man say if it is necessary, meaning the judge must exercise discretion. Now, a judge who is going to rule on your petition with about 90% of whatever is going to rule is based on the discretion. You've started insulting the judge. You have started embarrassing the judge. You have started letting the judge know that the only who won't have the budget. How do you expect that judge? William, the way a journalist, opinion with you. What I'm going to say, my boss said, I was Ukasa. That's what it means. Question who? How would your boss and none of pay? Who we don't get in Siano? Now, for the next about change, say, hey, have to see, hey, we are interviewed to do. We are interviewed to take a look. No, so we don't get out of there. Over the car, and the train. How do you expect your boss to keep you in the workplace? So, Tattoo, by his conduct, is destroying the Mama's case.
Okay.
In fact, he's sending a signal. Say, he's ready to accompany the bench. Now, the background, a good lawyer, you're careful about your conduct towards the judges. A good lawyer is not a lawyer who knows the law, but a lawyer who knows how to conduct himself. The choice of words. You must be somebody who is decorum. In fact, it starts with your dressing. How your physical dressing.
Okay.
Two, you posture. Meaning, who to be addressed now on my back to see table song. And I was supposed to see. And also your share. Three, your share on language. Latin language. And no lawyer should throw insulting language. So even you cannot insult your own colleague judge, a lawyer, how much more the bench? It's, the corner of that I condemn, and I'm telling the signal to him, say, seniority, you don't demand it, you earn it.
Okay. Now,
young lawyers, yes, you know. Students of law, yes, you know. But your LGBT and not LGBT.
Yansha argument ni kakra mi ensem no bi sani aye womu petitioner womu kan ma asem se womu hia sa document from electoral commission yes say figures electoral commission dia to do na em say asesa enti omu ankasa no even though omu carbon copies and omu photocopies and copies ni bi no womu ntimi reporting figures na bi a omu de ye adwuma enu nti no omu so omu hia sa document from electoral commission but bench no na judge foi omo de omo ehunu sa omo ebogui ni de kaka ho ebi so argument ni say okay so and indeed while they say lead counsel for a petitioner no a chachuchi kata I can say so I mean, no can be about transparency. Said, dear pa na omudisi. Say, I do fees or mumfa BBM, or mumma Ghana for you now, one share of document in their caca. Ebi says they should allow them to even look at it and in their caca. Send it to me.
Listen to me. That argument is flawed. Supreme Court look at it and say, who agents can document now who can? Who agents no? And from the constituency, from the police station chairman, I could see constituency chairman, urban regional, urban national, no, all of them have all the things you want. Unless you come and tell the court. Unless Uba Betenda, actually the court say, they are one now you see, I catch say, and no. Now the issue become a no, and no. Now the issue become authenticity. Yeah, compare. But at the crazy, now must be crazy. Now found the my now maybe the audio do this year. Now maybe go show be there. Sorry, no.
Almost your crazy, but was a sunny figures into Munim or the year.
Listen to me. Crashy. Wouldn't be so much. You be some will say, Yamukra with the population. Muslim, you be some speak what you say. Yamukra with the population. Muslim, that we see dinner and we are. It's a tricky answer. As I look at a tricky answer. Say, whatever document with the way, and we are changing in the first place. Whether Osaka document who now do case by it. And then you want today to ask the EC. You see, that's why I'm surprised. Sure, in condemnation, document that won't come on. Over to EC. Say document we know. Yes, you could be. But I didn't say, she can know, and you're true, and you know, at the condemnation, no, only that document, no. Now, on the bay, on tour, not if you so, only a copy work, total, it can be done. So, do you need any production? Once through condemnation, whatever document that we have, over to be the ABOAGYE, you see, this collection sheet are be crying, you know, and your figures here 1, 2, 4, 5. Now, who do you know why? You can ask that question. Now, you see, so, obeying the original one, I won't channel, and so be also okay, my man. So, you see, at times when you engage in some of these things, not just the rule based on law and fact. Then you go out there and do propaganda as if OBDB hides it. If the over court, if the EC want to hide something, the EC will not come to court. The EC is there to answer every question pertaining to elections. Document that okay, there will be some question on why. Now you see the crowd. First of all, with the person you see no produce that document no court. Yes. But and yet say who do the now who can you the offer the DMR. Now say if the didn't back wouldn't be wouldn't imagine bonnet about the team. I'm telling you, what did say? Court to person avoid this situation now. What is up with Mumbo be now alter document no against the day. I know him. But if on the court day, who be near the chair or who ya can quarter, granted. Say easy, the document more 2 days no. Now it is a question no more alter be. Now I am not. Share easy there near 60. Yes, they say. Easy there no only say these days to be scanning them everybody. You see? So we are protecting the source and authenticity of the document. So that if you think that you have a genuine case, come to court with the document that will Upo say, any easy but not be our court. Not also mark or the easy produce on the day. No, be our court. Obi say, I do care that you won't. But yet, maybe more, not the coffee, not now, but that's the same day. At times, you see, when you are doing cases, there's a reason why they do what they do. You know the stakes are high, and you know how people can forge documents, other document, can do photoshops. So when they do something, they know what they are doing. If you think that you want a document from me, come to court, and in the course of the proceedings, no, tell the judge that you are challenging the document figures. We produce you. When they produce it, you will not have access to go and do whatever you want to do with it. And if they will court, they used to Now, court hormona, you to remember say this time to be a calculation or calculating for 10 minutes after 10 minutes. It is with a documentation with them. Now, the opposite shape, the ocean, not that is also share. Then the enemy more as we are, family, dear man. Say, maybe for me now, many way I say, maybe for pastor tomorrow. I mean, a pastor tomorrow now could do not the picture of food. Now, maybe I'm not buy.
Okay.
The court don't trust. The court wants transparency. Transparency, if it should be done in the presence of all.
Okay.
And then whereby you take a document and go and see with the document. The document, figure no, this is the document that EC gave me. Then also better than Masotre.
Yendi document you come kakra. Ebiaka say sa decision by court say yeah ma sure original document 2013 ABC year. Then Chachu or no so argue my no court no one penema omentimi petitioner no then ntimi anhwe document in the account. And Ebia says CBB say it's about time Supreme Court no best sad decision of not allowing for original document to be inspected. Amount for Besham in the account. Send a team of this argument people are putting forward.
Media, there is still XIT evidence degree. I can say every original document you will duplicate. It is a photocopy. So original duplicate in law no unless you want to challenge the authenticity. Then the original will be produced in court. So that we cross-check validly. If you know the court position is that original is so sensitive. So your official one original media only know the comma, no because then the originality is local. If you have a copy, if you want to have the copy as a bank, ultra bank, who deposit form, who fill in check form. Now the banker say back for original who got the copy. So if you have a local copy, why do you want the original for the bank? And now they are back at bank say maybe 20,000 now why are the 10,000? Now when you who duplicate that I call for to me back home trainer. So please, when they give you copy of whatever is original, the evidence degree presume that it is genuine, unless it becomes an issue. But it's not easy. Even in court, in court, we all file photocopies and duplicates of whatever documentary evidence there is. You file and then file a court. You file original your opponent because original you back up. What the man, for example, marriage certificate, the original one or better of marriage certificate, now I catch you say, or no trip my man so you know for original marriage certificate, no the man marriage certificate no crabbium. Marriage certificate no crabbium. That's the question you have to ask yourself. It is who could be copy or a photocopy of the original, not the man. You call register near original. Now see, photocopy in the original, or say any original back. And we need then when they are compared, normally what happens in court there, when you put in the duplicate and a photocopy of every original document there, you go court. So because my lord, the suspect say, court can be crowned and your original, the court then will order the person who has original to produce it there and then for inspection.
Well, yeah, send you back CCR say I say yeah move to application I'm put to for it now court ABOAGYE. But still I'm see more case and no more my bem on that's why.
The second case no is early day yet. Maybe the case will be the pioneer EC cross-examination. That is where we can judge whether NDC has the case or not. Because I could turn power any lawyer for EC.
Amenovo.
Yes. Oh yeah, I said Mr. White and
Yeah.
Yes. We'll say almost 10. Now let's wait and see what Tatu also will do to Jane. When you move Hana Muhu Sana Afajana, it will take me for the watch because nobody knows the questions and then the exposure Tatu may end up exposing the East. Mama Young will say, any the BI is can on a court, for example. The issue of say whether all is not almost and that you will have the opportunity also to do damage there. And there be some documents there now can say NDC for one for you answer all those questions. And then the way he conducted the elections, all those things did say NDC for all the things people you book we have two applications no rebranding no in the form of a question form and then each will be compared to answer. I think that is where after the interrogation of the issue, Ghanaians who can also say issue one yard here.
And you hana grown better no.
Good. I want to go near them. I don't know if you hope. I go to bed. The refugee kind of want to move out. Mamu and figure the matter. Whether NDC will win or not, no, it depends upon the judges. But after the cross-examination of electoral commissioner, no, we all can then know where this case is heading towards.
Okay. All right. You better say on the pay. I mean, shop, papa. Rob Morris and Paul Ranimni and a pay need 100 points. Na Ghana Montie Jumedi Sino as your way and I need a young common. Na a Homano so ora Henry Nana Boache, Dudwana friend and Nana B. Imranimni or Yemranim for no Mokasama, the Liga team, Gina Honum say ma not to Danka Ekufado man penny. And I be at Asimo Aquaba Nita FM Sonapay. Hello? Okay. I'm saying Manu Nisu, you better say, and Sakana, Yaneno, a bit me, a din como, and ra, then you see a call, our Supreme Court. Before that, no, yet you
don't see the need to tell us what you have as your valid vote?
No, we do not have the need because we are not the returning officer, with the greatest respect. We are not the returning officer.
Okay. Mesamba na matwa ni so e dia mamo bata. Ye ni na bi eni nkomo kaka. Na bi yada asimu akwa baba ni TFM so. Now, so enra say na si call ye application na nka petition I say court be ma kwan no matimi inspect almost about 6 documents from the EC no intimi amaso. Be sure say we no e ade a e asempama mo meboa.
And yes sir asempama but let me say kwan na petitioner openi mahama a lawyer for say almost far backdoor na at a court them one no more evidence or money in so be a court them one of the people I don't report no ABOAGYE now at this before I can say 6 documents because in 6 documents almost no more every constituency be a year presidential relationship no and a summary form. If you have 275, in the 500 documents assembly again. And turn about regions who are 16 regions, so here are documents me, you know. A year collation was on. And I agree and summarizing a summary sheet in the year was on. Here and be too. And turn about national almost all my form 13. Jimatizayana ye
but nana bi mimbi so me sure say e bi bisa say inti mo legal team me dear bempa what do you stand to lose dear na mo be hwere say petitioner so person hwe easy for nkrata mu a dear ti na mo argue say there be mo mpese o mo be hwere
a waste of time say
why they define waste of time no why they define
na afi na ye kwako fa sankrata wo yama wo kwako kutwe wo ntu ko mu wi a eno ntu be gina ana wa pe business for sad na ba betra da kam na tanka kam ko ze wo ba ko to kwa wo bo ene bi ta me saka e wo nche dada wo nta ba bia o petiche mu say if it deny was hankata no wo ka ba bia in fact ebra o dance for bi e betra da kam ye to ko ma no bi so mo say ye de mo fa training mu Monkofo no Monsakan, what did you have to move on Monkofo agent and Saka professional? In fact, before my back on almost Okuta, almost pink sheet, almost summary sheet in the coalition, no market sheet, no matter really a banner crown one touch. So you have these documents in your custody already. Say Bia, or say near one, you say, and ne original, and since you had the one. And if I would get a brush, Who do the other bar? Now, what the other, the other said, and the easy, a webra.
Argument ni say court no catch court no bi ni say easy na nkasa asesa figures no a number of times nti omu hu sisi ade pa ni original no omo de ye adwuma.
Easy now won't pay the cat at all for the compare with you. Easy now about something from here, correct no. But who sit up from now or operating the winning to the other figure, the forms for now why and now they are your calculation. Easy. For another total vote cast, I could say total valid vote for. So, okay, presidential candidate in a manubuma, almost up. If you are positional error, if you are Baba correcting, what's the end you want to? And that one far be pian or court anyway, transfer. Who can woman a boom, and you print it to Kutana, and then what dance again with that? Okay, come on, and if you are not a webra. Our constituency level, our regional level, there be. What's the issue region? And you know, a year from 12 million people. If you are come there, but I call and yet no more year to Mano. Now, the other, almost ceremony original, almost ceremony, they still want to hold on to the fact that easy. Say, there be. Can't tell you the mama and your papa. But wait, they almost no MONTIE. They do catch up, and is it because we the Wambra our court, he who elected must prove the onus of own responsibility. You cannot shift that responsibility. The responsibility is on you, the onus is on you.
Esa una wako kanti fanyina so bra.
Problem. Una wako bokwadu a ejina so be na odokobo nipa no kwadu a osi agite who ready penny na okohweke enima bi mu ho ansa ma beto wo kwadu bo no so. It doesn't make sense.
Ebi say 20
I do just come across or cut answer. They answer there, I know. That's a more pro and I will try the answer to why pro. And a branch channel called the Facebook War 2013. A brat similar application you make here. I didn't JS a cassette or refer to section 166 of the Evidence Act. And also, can't be the amount of duplicator. It is as good as the original. It happened before you were a pitch it when China. I think it's about the easy in San Francisco and Abra. And Marana Yanti on the Facebook wall. And then what's happened to Korea? Who guarantees that we said they better eat EDC? It is happening on them eat EDC. And Rakona no.
Now, 2013 years a mere cabin su bisa said 2013. Now, so more person mo share is in kratem court to Nubogu ye. And once some home say okay, Modia, my court no Sata, Diana betting my cafe no near beacon.
I am running a dinner more court and then you okay. Oh, how for court because and and she say, oh, court Yano, do go apart from Embrano. I will no, do not see a discretionary court nation here. Court nation soon fast walk. Court nation in a sworn out day battle. A Tubasha Ebra, a brow penny tattoo, a cata tin, because it's medical card was a cata tin to enter Poco. It is when you would the higher would you. O cata tin by 1 hour. And easy lawyer, I cata bear 5 minutes. I don't have to jump or cata bed 10 minutes. And Marano and the international. And the first story of Obaye, and soon some of the kind said, you be kind. And yet, petitioner on power baby are that. They only duplicate in me on power baby are. And I put on one of them to fly, don't make crowd that come on my jacking, so more duplicate in me. They're supposed to be no so. So, what's how to duplicate in me? And you're not Evidence Act, section 166. And says, who duplicate in me? It is as good as the original. Oh, just say, tell me, who won't about court and I won't say be. Who now to easy, ever changing results. A group said, Udi adanse a na opese ode nansi bi eba. And you would not say what's right. The medical card say he who alleged must prove. Who know what could do? Obo could do a friend for our new book do the bra. And yet, me now about could do no. Me na me sam for friend so sam family. Because we want to be that.
Yeah, na ba kwa me de betwa to kra no me gya no pay egina asɛm a owura chachuchu kata kan fa justice apa hu sɛ ne nsɛm bisa ne bi wɔ fi sɛ hu hia ne ne ɛka ho ebi adwenkyerɛ sɛ ano ɛhye
my counsel was that me the governor former president Mahama and I'm the lawyer panic to Frank my permanent data.
Ade
Okay. Sometime yeah almost what kasa justices of the Supreme Court. This is the apex court of the land. Omo dey say do was mama wo. Omo dey do was say omo person omo to was na see. Omo dey do was mama. Now when you want justice only be enum kra na epon to pa. And now no me ka review application how dey aba to court him. Na kwa company for me no saba be pam. Na only professor Henry Bensabutu eyi ano. Mama say oh yeah, the young bridge no was no bridge no na dey buy. Na only professor Kote Ashi Kote Eiji no na having atama ka twem de do because we kwa na yanka opinion si link ti abres would use opportunity ya what can be na odi asijad for na komo so aye bibi enti eno de nyame no kwedi me kwa na ebi se enti de na obi opeso oti asmase wo busa wo say wo amo si ebi ya na ka wanse bi o how that question will be decided? How was it irrelevant? Because we see on Conte, from this result, no, I can be a question. If you are open to put down for the more than that, it will be something to assume. More we have coalition. In fact, we can't crash us here from pen drive. I would buy. When I would pen drive, I would buy you. Also, would you and your also? What done to you? And officers, I can't drive book of power, meaning they're blank. They generate the data on it. But all kinds of wouldn't be idea who generated the data on it. Not on no moving call the second question. Okay, so what was the total valid broadcast? What was the total valid broadcast in favor of war petition? A year war former President Mahama, a man said Unyai, and an another for Kufa said Unyai, who say, my Lord, I have not brought that figure to court. But a day of application over the year. Who about the pay? A young cat in every a year easy. But who also will duplicate war? It will here to duplicate no put from who duplicate and said, how is this question irrelevant? Then the question was completely irrelevant. It's a question now of the Busano, the who here. That's a beginning. Now, the fear, that's a beginning, the who here. No, Penina,
that's an opinion. Najincha Anameba is entitled to express new opinion.
I will write my own judgment. That is your opinion. So if I want to understand the case well, I'm going to do as someone I can say, someone maybe Busano, Sabi Anyado, Sabi a conto Yans anyone. Let me make some judgment. It's a make us some coin, lawyer, the unity, my papa. I say, Odwana, our former president, I saw 7 Langas about 20 pages. He had called today and prayer and what we were and so many of baby. The one was 7 Langasano.
But by force, they be as a better.
Wow, do ask my boss here. Wow, one father to get cut out. Wow, you are not sitting in the witness box. 2013, yes, for another dunk of Kufado, or Penny Jig, and or Penny Baubia, Koyano. Baubia, the general or Jim Board and Tony, all of Tony, the Kujina Dakum, Edima on one of any woman be in Yazak. When they want to ask Mama, wow, also won't stand up. India does here. Who are caught them over me, you know, and when I want to pay fee. I somehow want to pay fee. Only Mujidi.
Well,
We can come on party, and this is not the first time. This is not the first time. Because I thought that you are not being question, and they may be obeying a year.
say na dia mon kokot wo.
Maybe I also when you need change justice of the Supreme Court, yeah. When you need some of their court, they are on their own.
And I'm on kokot me boy.
Oh, then you may have no more young.
Oh, china.
You know, of the nature to say,
Mhm.
no, they are very for more could do with him, but the judge for now for inside.
Okay.
If he a credit, you may have no more for the problem.
Okay.
You're front to your baby. Once I put after my point inside, the time for us to get a bit.
Okay. All right. Ya beda asia no pe nyame shop papa na bi. Empenifo a wamkasama the second respondent omampenyi na na danko ekufuado a lawyer for no mu baako na bi and ye no edi enkomoy e wo dwumedi esu need 100.9 Ghana montie esu no aso ogwe.
You don't see the need to tell us what you have as your valid vote?
No, we do not have the need because we are not the returning officer, with the greatest respect. We are not the returning officer. And my lords, with the greatest respect, this is quite an important point because His Lordship Justice Apau did ask certain questions in relation to PWD1, and in our respectful submission, those questions are completely irrelevant to the issues that have to be dealt with. Because the question whether he has documents or
my
not.
lords, if I may be heard on this. My lords, I think counsel should argue the application before. The question had nothing to do with what Justice Apau said.
Let me answer myself.
No.
Please. Mr. Chikata, please. That is your opinion. So don't keep it to yourself. Whether the questions I asked were irrelevant or not, that is your opinion.
Yeah, but my lord, I need to explain why I'm saying they're irrelevant so that I can fully answer the question. Because the question relates to the same position that your lordship took. The question relates to that. So I need to be heard on why I say that they're irrelevant. Because I do not say that lightly. I do not say that lightly. I do not say that lightly. The questions are irrelevant because we have brought a petition here on the grounds of a declaration that was made purportedly about elections held on the 7th of December. The declaration stated a figure. We all heard it, 14,300 400 and all that. We all heard it. That declaration to this day is the only declaration that has been made. Johnson Asiedu Nketia is not the returning officer of the election of 7 December.
Lead counsel for the petitioner, Urachachu Chikata, Enana, Wani, a judge for no Muya, no Honum say, Nutim says, none in Yabra Papa. Or see in some be cry, just Bisha, not just irrelevant, and appear to come on any other issues, and see Supreme Court, Dasugusu, and some Hodo air cost on a pay, because we are drinking, and also be about Hanum saying quickly. This one here from Fighter Kwekubuachi says, instead of going straight to the point, TT, I'm sure you're referring to Chachichikata, will rather engage in gross circumlocutory bonkum. He has gained notoriety in infamy of beating about the bush. It is a month of love, please. Mask up. It's a month of love. Okay, well, Fighter Kwekubuachi, no dear, no buyer with Brofo Akasia. Osei Minka Jakum, NPP chairman, Kabul, Afghanistan, says Ghanaians should learn from the people of Rwanda. Love the country and our lovely president. Ghana is late in development and we blame the NDC. Hey. Ochini Bakwami Brako Akora is in Taifa. He says the NDC lawyers or the Supreme Court must tell their supporters the truth. They must bear in mind that the Supreme Court deals with fact and figures, but not propaganda. That is one here. Ochiniba Kwame Brako. Mukaila Jonas Adiya from Keri says, I think it's time for the NDC supporters to start blaming Mahama and his executives for failing to win them the presidency and subsequently heading to the court without any evidence. That's one here from Mukaila Jonas Adiya. Teacher Kujo Chubodama Dantasi says, fellow Ghanaians of the NDC party and incompetent Mahama don't have any evidence. Ooh. I have already told you this before. If you don't have facts, don't go to court. Teacher Kujo. Sule from Sunyani KTK says, he who alleges must prove it. Where are the carbon copies the EC gave to the petitioner from the polling stations, constituencies, regional collation centers, and at the national level? Sule from Sunyani with that one. Neat FM soon was you go and pay my name said and I'm a story that I think it's a very horrific, very tragic. I mean, story be that both Ghanaian Times and the Daily Graphic and him figures in the BB Mami. Graphic is saying 19 parish. Okay, so Graphic is saying 19 nipa edunkuno. The Ghanaian Times is saying 18 and 45 injured. So Ghanaian Times on it front page, the big story there says horrific, 18 perish, 45 injured in road crash. And okay, well, so Daily Graphic also has on its front page. I mean, that's also the big story there. Carnage on our roads, 19 perish in Bupe Tamale crash. Nipa Dunkuno. Whatever it is, this is not something that should happen. Whether 18, 19, 20, 21. Nipa dodo say o mafemo ahwere mo kwa ni na ka nkwanhia esi sorry didn't you
yo abuta for Daily Graphic do bakrata no me de hyasie na me hyasie de ene na de eye darling boy aboso no na me de hyasie eye nkwanhia sem a eyi ni ti ewo bupeta malekwan so a ni nyina wo chese enam so enipa ba sedunkuno 19 afemu ahwere wo mo kwa ya no eno enwo asem na krata de ato ne krata ya nim hanom na wo kire se sa ahyen ya ka na asemim enkwanhia asem no asiye ewo ma 40 a ewo tare chekura ekwan so ewo fufu so eye bupeta male highway ne esoa Central Gonja district eno no Savannah region be se ahomachi be dumienu aha ena tese enkwanhia asem asiye February 3rd ya ena rehusem asiye na no eno wo ka ne se ya you turn buses mienu ena che se eba be bomu nti epimu mu sa no ena ema sankwahia asem we nyina no asiye na de ya ne se na registration number car ni mu baako anasa you turn buses ni mu baako the registration number GT 3345-16 na wonu Afrikumase ena wo ko Zebila eno no Upper East region ena afen so baako eno so kuta registration number AC 1699120 anase AC 1699-20 na eno so efri garu ena eko Upper East regional eno no ewo Kumase anase wo di ko Kumase na eno mu ena chese kai baba pimu mu na se ye kapa dia ene na chese you turn buses mienu ni nyina no na obia ekutakuta aye passengers ahodo ba ese ediosia eti se ediosia no se ye hwe se ebra bus ni nya accident no wo mu prepare aye pa dia na chese nke ye ka bomu a be se nipa be se ohane enwotwe ana se 108 ana 120 ekono ena chese wo mu nyina no omugu buses mu a enkwahia asem nyina no eto wo mu enti enam so ema emu dunkuno 19 ena wo mu efam ahwere wo mu kwa ya emu du 914 ena no wo ye emema ena afa emu 9 ena no wo so eye emma ni nyina no baako eye oba no no so ya kwala ketekete a wono so efam ahwere ne nkwa no wo se amunu mu ho no no ade enipa dunson na 17 ena chese krananana wo mu ti na no won se do afofie antoata na mienu ena wo ye mbepre ho ena chese wo mo de baako ekokwa kire mu ewo holistic medical eno no na ya asabe e wobupe eno okọ ase okọkọja ya hwehwe fofi antoata owo krade enkwantime nye enti ono so egu ahome na chese oja ahome mu eno ono so ti na no wonse do ba ko so obo de no eto a eye Tamale Teaching Hospital no eno ono so no ogusu a wo mo hwe se nko betimi aye bibi ama no atimi anya ne nkwa edidim o ono so ti na nanom ewo ense do ya ahomachi be se dumienu abapa ho sema dumienu 12 ena chese rehusemi esi ye ewo my Ghana bupe Tamale Kwantempon no so a eno so eye nsem bia eba acting public relations officer ewo Savannah Regional Police Command wonom no eye Inspector Ejekum Owusu edi ababetu dwa se wo mu egusu a ehwe nimu se de be yo meye hwehwemu asiase na wo mo hunu abusuafo a wo mo de hye wo mu akwakohia sankwanhia ya yi a wo mu de wo nyina ebi akwakopie mu ewo bupe polyclinic eye mochiri a ewo honom na afa so mochiri ahodo bi nso a eno so ewo emia ba bi ewo empatem honom a se ne be ya adehye betimi aba be fa o adehye no na wo mu akwakosi o mu na hwehwemu bia no a ewo se wo mo ye de fa ho no so wo ma ye ne pepepe wo chese adrobafo bienu ana wo mo kasa ahyen mienu me hye tom basis mienu yi wo mo de empofiri mo honom no a wo mo etin na nanom ewo ansie do a wei eye awrehosem a Ghana yanti asempapa ahomachim a kire se ni nyina no esiye ewo Tamale bupe Kwantempon so ye de adesrade na de to adrobafo anim se kwaso jojo nsem egusu a ebo ho dawro enti yesra mo a mo kwa na matombo na maye ne bre wo kan anya hwe na ye ne yie na ankwanhia ne ye mbese ye beti biem kra ewo my Ghana mu se so ti a ebeboa yen etwa so kra so a eno so ebetimi aboa yen a we nyina no eye ensem a eda Daily Graphic da obokrata no krata fa etoso eye miensa hono na mamentua ensem ne so metua ensem ne so na meba begina eye da obokrata Daily Graphic da obokrata krata fa etoso eye dumiensa wonom na wonom na convener the ma Alliance for Inclusive Governance okatachie Peter Asante wode adesade kase eto Ghana mampani na adodanko akufu ado anim wode to ade digital anim se wosiro mampani wone wompanifo akan bia ewomuo a mo hwe na masigina ye na mabobo empanifo ahodo no anu ababeboa wo amamuomuo no monhwe na emma dodo no anka wutimi ayiyi bi na wode ebabeboa wo amamuo nsem a enko mo so betimi aboa pa wosesa wo behwa eye sabrei wasuafo ahodo be saduanan nsia 46 na wabo omudini no emma ewomu sapa enti wo babebo modern no asan bobo foforo a mokwakoye nsia na emufo ewo wa ma ahodo soe na nka wabo modern a no wayiyi emma wo mu nimdie no edu sampempenso no emma wo nim nimde ewo sampempenso no na wo de wo nyina ahyehye mu bi efa ba bi nso ebi abebo ebi nso din no omo nso ababebo wa mamuo nso na wo de ma bi aka ho wosesa wo behwa emma ya nkrofo bi a ansa na obebo modern atu anamo no wose emma edwene etena se ehunu se ade a mebeye ma menya ni sei me calculate esi sei me de befa sei meye ni sei edan me isi e wose me ye ni sei me ni bi kunu ya me wose me ye ni sei enti emma ya very analytical wo mo asanso eba no eginesie so nsem a wo mo eye obi nso a chese o madwene mu do adwene bi o mo de beba bia no empempi no aya na afa ede ama emema abrabo a wo mo bone o man na mamuo enu nti e na ode de sade we nyina no eto Ghana mampani na adodanko akufu ado anim tempanifo bi obesa bobo omo no wayi omo no aya won hwe no ma emma ne tiri nwe no omo bo omo nim de e wasa afa no na ontimi empia no enkonkan e wo na mamuo ensemu a we nyina no eye ensemu a okatachie Peter Asante a wo no eye convener de ma Alliance for Inclusive Governance wode etu Daily Graphic de obokrata no anim ebra wo mo ebo pinche no a na wo mo ebisa ne nsam e de afa omampani na point is ahodo a woyeye ni nyina ehun na mamentu so e wo de obokrata krata fa etoso dumiensa wono no a yegusu a ebodawro e de afa enkwada ye chi wo mo entwetwepo aso ne ye de wo ma awade entem so akwada bi wo a wanya mfinhye du nsia obi wo no ma wanya du baako obi wo no mo a ne du nkono ebi wo no mo a ayi nkono pe ne ya chi ne de na ma aware akwada 8 years 7 years 10 years 11 years 16 years edi aba adwene pa no wo so wade kwa akobọ bra so ba awarefo ana se yakwada wo kwa aware ana edi ne kwa akọ sha awade mu ni nyina na enam so ama sabre empanifu aka bia ewo mu a wo mo hwe so mbetimi ama saade ni nyina no etu etimi atwa e wo my Ghana mu wo mo tu anamon bia e fe yie pam wo mo chese enamon mo so ema emaya nkwada be ye se edu 10 girls a wo mo wokumase a chese ye hye wo mo kutupa wo mo nkwada bremu e de wo mo ema awade a emu ba akokoko pie mu e okodivu akura chese ye hye no e de ne ma eye akwa bia na ye so wo ye adwuma e wo nankwasere ehwo no mo yede ne ma awade e wa abra no anya mfinhia du nsia sa gye na wade no e na ne yede ne ma no na sabre e no mo e ka ne sa akwada no mo atumi akwa no na awragosa ne sa akwada no wie JSS ya pe e na kire se o maame ne o papa ene ne baba ako e ka kire akwada ne da ne ye da kra nsem tugu akwada ne adwene mu se why wadwene so be so to anto aso suku ana akọ nto aso suku won SHS we wie JHS eye oba de ukọ JHS wie a no wie ukọ JHS wie a eno ano no ehun yin so obesa ato suku su biem SHS na be so okọ no entimi mmam esan se wuntumi nduru sa empempenso no wa bra wo nwade ye wo wade wie a oba de wa yi aye mukase na akwada no so eje oba ne den de watene nchen ne maame ya no one ne wo ho no mo yade ye no owu ye na kire se ne foster parent we ne ba be fa no no mo ne kwakotena ye edi se ndei wo mo so mo de na ma awade ya chenchina achen wa bra no krampo no wonfo so a na Wasasafi Ahmed wagitumu saa etu wagitumu na kire se wone ne kunu ni nyina ekokodivu esanse honom na abrante no ewo eti adidimu a na empanifo yi a wonom ewo eye idofsu wom eteye eno wo so obi ma ne hint wa bra kwada no esan ba akumase na wo ba behwe se bibi betimi akoyie di ama no ma ne hint se akwada ne yesi epese esan hye no de kọ eye kodivu abiemu a wom ensa ekokọbo a eso akwada ne mu asabre akwada ne san to ani sukusu
yeda se ekọ ma no so na yakwa akodi nkomo ne ye kire se ayi kwakwakuafo bi ho akire mo papa na ni nyina ya nsemi a Honorable Kofi Adams a wo ye mrase bedwene ogina ma boy wode tu dwam se nra e wo ye mrase bedwema na ekopie ye mrase bedwem na yensaka Honorable Adams wa ma no so ye ne ni nkomo na ye nya nchechemu nya nte ase wo sa asemi Kofi Adams yeda se mu akwa baba Nit FM so
ya mini ami jodo ya wait for an
so sa koko hu enkomo yi asem no ene sempa
yo asem no ya ni se koko right for udon koko a ye ni market dia ye ton koko e wo man Ghana obi kwa ye na ni se o be ton koko no e dia processing to chocolate ne ne akeka ho kra untimi nton fi koko kwa for directly illegal embrano makwansa Ghana Cocoa Board through omo arrangement no e no mo beto koko no na wo wakwa akoto ko e de akwa akoye ni awo pese wo de ye enti wo do koko no bi wo ye bibia wo process na wo go through the drying process or say wo to koko no ma licensed buying company wo ko to ma any other person na illegal enti koko na omo akoma licensed buying companies Cocoa Board na amma mon krata se o mun ton koko no o mun ti koko no ko ma won bia ye ntua mon ka ye di bebre ka ranging from maybe 1,000 Ghana cedi to over 150,000 200,000 Ghana cedi 200
how long ni mredo se na sadi akoso
for me personal so specifically for 2 months near ye ntia koko kwa for no bebre ka end of November, from end of November through December to January, each of them cow. And see, the person so no, yeah, a cow licensed buying company now, Omoya Piper, Omuji Cocoa for after 23rd January 2021, 11,055,000 Ghana cedis. From purchase of 16,750 bags of cocoa.
When you are a Ghana Cocoa Board for no ajiba umuntiyomoka.
Licensed buying companies na aji.
Na reason tia amakobasa no.
Say reason iti na the first deputy speaker Honorable Joseph Osewuswa Oti Edwanra no all that say Cocoa Board from Brasebejim no be yen. But me investigation na me ye no.
Yeah.
Who be star licensed buying companies now? Almost cocoa now on one corner. Omudi ako
depot, airport, DMT kwaji. So this is a cocoa na kwa kudi cocoa board and them. Uncle say, meet you one invoices in the cow. Yeah, now omwenya sika foforo asa the cocoa no bio. And now more baby tia cocoa kwa kono e kawa omudi on. But since cocoa board tia sika na ma wonti omusika kolok to. Enu ti na cocoa na omo aton e wo field no. Akaho So Cocoa Board must come and explain. Enormity from communication system it says that $1.3 billion now omodiba parliament or more kwakodi ayeji tu omsaka 1.1 billion. Now 1.1 billion omode ni na ama licensed buying companies na enye ni na no omodi amaho. Enye ni na ya aka no ewo he. So mudi amaho no so a one no mudi amaho NTR say many workers say kuku were informed for some of the areas for more than 2 months you do account. Investigation ben no more because that license no enye mi Kofi Adam e na me de ma won enye permit no e no mudi license no de ma license buying company no e Cocoa Board e no mudi license no de ma won so mu e no say mu ye supervision e be say sika na ye de ma mu no say no kura enye omudi sika no e ton kuku enye bibia no omudi sika no be pa kwa. As we speak now, the farmers have been left in a very difficult situation. Even more, or more, Yari to say that this is also more Pedro every day. And the drone on Aquacoya Bibi. A dream of what? Or say, or Modi on Mumbai for school. You're breaking for long time beyond first for school, or school studying in I had that out. Or say, yes, study for ASC. If you are omo etibe bi omo de dan o se omo ye repairs bi e wo dan man sana iso bre na ye den aba sa de ni na e sika new farms now omo clear so that in future eduane beba ama me any so ye benya bi ato no ni na ye sika no omo de ye sa de some of them omo need any other source of income apart from cocoa omo cotton cocoa and omo de all the other things. And this now one on the Kawa, not affect the economy. So, can you imagine a very poor district like Meho? Had the farmers in the cow 11 million Ghana. Can you imagine what 11 million a day ever the economy of that district? So you just pay these farmers. Omo ben dani sikano round. So there will be investment. It will uplift the economy of the area. Abaya yenchise bebre ama koko no aso bebre for a number of reasons. If you were a pollination program, fertilizer program, and so on and so forth. Then if at the end of the day, you have the cocoa no call license buying companies, so that's what then all these investments in zero. One said the despite the fact that the end price and the producer price and air was in the neighboring countries. Because so they will go and sell it for less and the premium cocoa value on my cocoa.
Enti dabena Cocoa Board in painful iba no more de bia mwai no de aba o maba be cheche mu.
Speaker enra Emma order say leadership na enibidi me ya omuma information in Cocoa Board now mumbra because issue of emergency sema ha be pretty me quite convinced bia yebenya responsible. Hopefully within next week, will be a better response from them.
Okay. All right. Young Hassan Ebeko, but before I go, Kofi M say, Ufi Mrasebe media honorable Mishawa, mi Musa Sasemi, and also M say, Ababa Yam Shia Kakrani say, Mrasebe Jafon be honor Musia say, tested positive for the virus COVID-19 coronavirus. Na still no omo da so ai ba ye mrahye bedwa honum engage in the businesses on the floor of parliament in the kaka ho. Emma you see man hwe yi a ye de edi ne beto dwa. This issue how serious is it? Oh yeah mrahye bedwa mo.
Sure, say we share the way I yare no konia sama yes serious. And the bia o say ye di ho agro. The only concern I me wofa that ye no say yakwa test whether say we test positive or negative no or say omo pe kwan bi na omo ma obi hu ne results because say makwa test na say mo say me nka bi dia ntere me mo say ne me message bia say we test na wo koye no this is the outcome. Now, look at say, young prayer with ya, and it say we are negative. It is not satisfactory. Two, we hear from leadership no so.
But does that not mean say one for that means that we are negative? I don't know say I don't know and so people do it
no, they should send the results to me so that I'll be very satisfied. Two, we need a more positive if it is true. Usually, no, they should let the leadership of both sides know. Say the NDC leadership, they will be more stay on our side. Then the MPP side is also almost be more stay on their side, so that Omuve make sure say some conform Omumba parliament. But say Yambo leadership na mania at least the whips Yambo na mania so. A better they say una mo no be say una wa test positive. So I think that there should be some better way of communicating this information to at least the whips, so that whips no be preference the individuals are involved. Oh, could be results in the buy, you say what test positive, and you should isolate and seek treatment. Why not? Because if you isolate for one good, because who isolate here, who treat you one, who treat you with your phone now, but who now spread here. When you get healed and come back to that environment, another person should spread your brain. And there has been indication of reinfection. So it's for our own good.
Okay. And me sure say we say which means
oh, of course, that's what it should be. But they may expect to say results results in them fully, whether it's positive or negative. The way I could test it in the private institutions, say positive, say negative, the results in them. I think that they should just do the same. Me, my test, a number of times.
Okay.
And ye buy and me na the second results. So why is it that this one or move results and then none? It can be electronic. It doesn't need to be printed. Electronic because and numbers. So you can just send to the same numbers now. And paper no or paper no so abra or
but Sadia way idea mo ankasa mrashe for are you worried idea hamo say I mean ebinumu atesi positive in so mo da so ne nam ho ana be am feel okay well I'm following the protocol so if they still want to just move around here and family senator are you guys worried?
Master, you have to be very worried because what the protocols make there that will be deliberately nipa no obia na okawua it then can be dangerous because sometimes ya kase obi anche mask wo kasa wo ye dem wo mask ube wo se obi asori se o kasa na we yi mask obi wo ho obetra na so pese ono wudi nkomo a na we yi mask so the nipa no infected that it better expose the release of virus and a chamber no so a ye duma no close and the inflammation is just recirculating. And nothing say 1/3 of the total membership, and now business. on the floor of the house. Omo aka no, omo ntina omo offices na omo hwe for omo fa various means na ye monitor parliamentary debates no omo fa monitor. So if you say obeba chamber na waba. And the INCC every 2 days. Run group 3 for every year. And any ochina group 1 for the call. Then
okay, my sort of like a roaster beer, a dean, Mashisha, when more basse, when more bacco says, Sana Moyeno. Okay. Okay, sir, that's the NDC for my
NDC side, based on the directives of the speaker. Yeah.
Okay.
But the MPP caucus, almost okay. The last time, Honorable Mama Yariga, the motion for absorption of school fees for tertiary level education, said our other side for no move of parliament, we've obeyed the rules there. Only 1/3 to be in the house.
Okay. All right. Well, better say be a Benyan painful be an new wedding. Come on, Sassy, and pay coffee. That's papa. Honorable Kofi Adams, and pay neat 100.9. Rashabajino Jama Boim. Any energy in common share, Coco and come on. What they are 2 jar on the floor of parliament. Now, and what you know, you buy COVID-19 coronavirus.
Ghana, Montie, Namansanya son. At the work of Yaman Woman so Ejiji Tonton Sansan, I would need 100.9 FM.
I mean, can comments no kakra Mode Abba na Ablade Efie Kuma Zongo Takra. This says the military has been reduced to bodyguards assaulting civilians for political gains for Nana Akufo-Addo. They have forgotten that Nana Akufo-Addo will leave that throne one day and history will forever be told. That's Ablade with that. And to this one that says for the Supreme Court to dismiss Mahama's application to inspect 6 documents of the EC is a step in the right direction because all the applications by the petitioner and his legal team are irrelevant. They are just wasting our time with their election petition because they have no case. Yao Sankere, Ewa Taifa, no dear no by. Now, Lawyer Morris Ampao is not a good lawyer because he always is biased against one party. And even if he's a good lawyer, why why didn't NPP hire him? That is Farkan with that one. Farkan, Bachabebre. And no pay the amount for no Lion Pass. Now, unya lawyer, ni unya mrenimi, and no pay me frewa unti me boy and church him to the mom. I believe from Nungwa says whether Rojo or whoever comes as a witness for John Mahama will never change the declaration that the EC boss made that I believe from Nungwa. Yahuza was I'll say I have been following the proceedings at the Supreme Court with an open mind as I try to find reasoning in almost every argument by the parties involved. But the scenario Dr. Kwesa White, the witness for the NDC, made was difficult for me to comprehend. Even as a representative of at the strong room in the SRC election at Kia University, one doesn't blink an eye in the course of the entire process, not to even talk of exiting the strong room. Yauza Swame. Yes, the moon. Makafui from Nungwa Boade says, my advice to Chachu Chikato is to stop listening to Kevin Taylor and apply same in the people do. Hey, wanna catch us?
Ghana, Montie, Namansanya son. At the work of Yaman Woman so Ejiji Tonton Sansan, I would need 100.9 FM.
Yempianko enim na na before bebem na no be send me message bi hanum say na Brahmin saka message no na mapon me hunu ntamti dem say point am hunu. So let me try and put this message across to you me tie for muti anope na ye nyina enhya so obi sending message. I was trying to see it's okay. Message no okay. Assembly nyina ne say we see we hu wa observe ade bi a pese etiefo nyina tie ya ye use nose mask disposable one no they say na ehye bi say no o see un say ebi no mo hye no yi ato atwene bebi a keke yo o say ha kwesi please use your media or medium to inform the public to stop throwing their used face masks anywhere in the public because the children picks it. The children picks it and wear it, which is very dangerous to our children. I've seen some in about 4 different occasions and places, 4 different occasions and places. So this is new be sent by. I said, "Uyi nose mask no now to train baby akaka." Kwala no so etimi fa no mo ashe. No mo de namti. Say ye issue here na say ye make sure say ye dey ato baby ye ball mu ache say akoda bi antimi me and don chine na ye ngija nto baby basabasa ne enye ho te say bi afan fire ho
na darling boy we ni etimi si
there
shey
this is disposable you see into share
etimi poso mo de a obeshi obi de na eyi na yiyi say we na yiyi won na no ho ase afu
we say uhu so pusa uhu e fa so bi pusa o si uhu
but obi asi ne dia unsu nipa no wasi no asan hye asade no okay obi ani ni bottom nti unti mi nya obi ani ni bottom
we nya bottom asemo I mean you are disposable so you don't supposed to
etiefo ani omo ye adwuma ye twa ye na ye sase kan no fa ni ye be twa ha
no, but who can say until you say okay, fine. Miniscam never 20. Ushana work sound. Is that what you're saying?
And the end of us and any tontoma de any be way. Tontoma de any omutimisiana. And 2 tontoma de any be moment, no ye. Since so better way na ebia 1 cedi now, besa you know, so over Saturn.
Yanu yensi 1 cedi yensi mpacho. Osha no ato atwene.
Why, mamu?
And I know so share be don hwere be 9 bia na che se no kra. Na enya se washa ade na ene the whole day. Nti okoye no yi ato ho, ayi ato. Ochina no asan afa hye. Empacho wetitin ade na wosan ade wa wo de ma ho nti nya abotre why?
Akwa be se ya
blow. Wo de se enya don hwere kra be 9 bi na se wo de wo see the whole day mpo na wo de use ya. Empacho wo kodu fia. No wa to actually ball em why no wa pefo for no wa san hye na Ghana fo minimu mumu dudu a mu complaining na 1 cedi ye wo ni nim sabi ye wa sika ba ye nim niama unu a mu de musika ye ene eniama hu hia mu de musika be wa po mu din ehu hia o be di 1 cedi because mu timi bundle 5 Ghana cedis na mu de Facebook mu de hwe niama hunu I know no mu I know they am complaining abaka say okay ni me am sika okay me da be chew no na be da form na o wa wasem a enu ntina men di na 1 cedi because yenim niama amode musika no mu bi mo de yehu wa sika do but mesre wa pomudin hu su hia papa men twen na yade na nchew enka wonto on man sana na 1 cedi ubedi 1 cedi 1 cedi na de bia meto 1 cedi na de bia meto okay so if you na de untimi to 1 cedi de bia kotonia bia obetimi esi usia na wa hata ewiem kama na wa toso kama na de wetimi ahye
na hata no dem hata no ewiem na wia na mmoso a fa na betimi atoso
na wa san toso no ahye
na aboa wa ankasa na wo koto we no asesi a obehyi obi de na ye fite poto ebi won so na ni mo afute basa se enshada nkoye yesra mo ye nyina ye mo aye ho na yentimi embo ya pomuden ho ban
Ghana muntie na mansanya so adawro kofiaman homene so ejiji tonton sansan ewo neat 100.9 FM
Ghana muntie Ode sambabo kasia bo ko wakata munsa amaya sa kasia waje onye yimu no kretrodo kawadile men kamadini bo nitafe muma yentie kasia waje 100.9
kwesi bonkwe
Mama cho still now you know odi mo woni gum. Mama, me ni njubi ana ebon ofia dodo. Mama ne ebon dodo. E bia o you still ana odi mo woni egum. Maybe I will do another morning. Now I'm up here. More can.
Ghana muntie na mansanya so adawro kofia man homene so ejiji tonton sansan ewo neat 100.9 FM.
Aha, no de beto mu keke. Yanko amano so na yendi eye nkomo ehuhia. Ora baba jama eye emrenim fo mo kasa ma the legal team umugina ma eye petitioner omampanyi dada John Mahama. Enini ni nkomo no pe nra ni si ewo court. Baba da se mo akwa baba ni TFM so no pe. Application mo de koto ye Supreme Court nim na nka mo pese mo hwe eye document bi efi eye electoral commission court no aboegu we no mo se sifom se bi a case no bi ebe ha mo case na senate no an ye see ye
Mina me that na edika no de zo bi ati asese bi an ti asese ye court based on the figures the electoral commission they buy. That figures no so every day no figures no change every day no change and I'm one. So far you obey 3 or 4 cases and now figures and no na ye what to say. Inti say ye consider court. Say court. Ye perceive originals of the pin sheet a man let the commission know what they figure about or to know what change or to know what change in the qua. That's the way and trust more. They say, I can say, Yankasi a carbon picture. Yankasi a photocopy. Yes, see a original copy. Ghana here, one get the original copies of the picture. You never be down. Hello.
Yeah, Baba.
Ghana here now original pictures of the election one kita.
When your rhetorical question, Abusa.
And a rhetorical question. Maybe it's a direct question.
Electoral Commission.
And it's a case of original commissioner. You're born here anything. We trust them. Because figures in any of the original copy they are demand. You're born here. It is almost no problem. You're not also a cancer.
And ya de hamo asem sene mpese mo kanu mu case sene mpese prosecuting
or some idea no za go to mobile den ka de oba ka bia oba kan Ghana na seminar ka emre wo Ghana ina da zubun ko to no ya adua de na oba ya be ko to
na ebi a wo mo nso e ka se we de yembra no eno na awe mo pepepe 2013 bra na MPP form so person here EC nkrata mu no document na mo si o da bi emra no nyesa na tie makwan court no mongu
one mo double standards no one will say time you file interrogatory na do file interrogatory dey ma o be say biza electoral commission asem ya file ya o man fa mine dey any mo anka 2030 ABC yo ana urafi minu ya urafi no ana
Mitio Baba.
No, nyata wuti, me beta wuti so no kwe wum.
Baba,
Nana do so file interrogatories. And no de sa court through jitu mu mo ko ye interrogatories. I think no de mo nka say 2030 BC in the year de na ye no mo so mo ntia se no. I think no man fa sam fa to na ma. But na de pesa say koma obunti. O say 2013 kra BC. No problem. ABC ya kaya them. To be continuing, no problem.
So, senior court ni si kan say more copies ni bi. Enu nti na o mama kwan so montimi e bi fine.
Your original copy.
Thomas court is original court is original ni carbon ni nyina.
Minia, 77. Ni okasa no so onim ni oka it is ni it. Question me bisa say the mean no way or document back on that's a problem pa document ben what you call the editor so
original na carbon copy. Bibi sa ominia.
Baba mpacho mi bisa asem na yima no ba wo dan no sa so bisa asem na.
Baby wo so na o ma mansan de do baby o se me tu bi ma na o so yi ano.
Ani amansan ni tie wo kan wo mo benya.
No, se o so yi bi ano because wo na o ma mansan.
Dabi nya sa ne ye.
Baby sa o ne se me no you kita two copies.
Baba oya ne sa emwa.
Ba ku your original that is no, emwa me tan. When emwa when I want my interview no nkoso.
Baba
some questions no. Some questions no correct. So when you answer a fact, maybe say who as a knowledgeable person, the mean who get one document near per document they be confirm original carbon no na who be to.
Na ubisa Supreme Court no. Says I say ubisa Supreme Court. There be ubisa Supreme Court. Na Supreme Court to say enya sa na tie no abo asemegu. Nti u ka te menya judge o.
When is Supreme Court ya judge?
Menya judge.
No, we need Supreme Court ya, but we a host. And they say unya judge and man friend me say me tell them we be because unya judge.
Baba.
Yeah, well, court Supreme Court asem any radio so asem ka. Radio so asem ka na me no okay.
Baba, you are not helping.
Because the very moment Supreme Court makes an argument, every individual is entitled to his opinion. And who do we entitled to? When you're Ghanaian,
Baba. So him say, and you be imagine, and you know any other can't say no pay.
And that is a we a robot. Anything more than we a robot.
Baba.
You entitled to your opinion.
No. Baba, Pacho, man, yes, I no pay because yes, you're not helping matters. Pacho, be.
Also, we are now. Because when I ask a simple question,
I didn't call you. No, Baba, I didn't call you.
We are conversing. It does not mean that.
No, we
are
not.
The only person who asked the question.
No. You are not. You didn't call to ask. I didn't call you for you to ask me questions. Because
so you call me to just answer to whatever you want.
Of course.
And I have no right to ask you questions.
What you time for it here? Yes, see Una the case. Baba, the case akwa koma court. Baba, don't
tell me when I come to your radio, I have no right whatsoever, even when it is obvious, to ask you questions.
Baba, empacho bebre, etie for here. Me see what court in a person more tiasie. Wasem now can it for yourself tiasie. Me, I have not put me in fact case beyond court. You understand? Into you understand?
How can I say own case in court then instead of frame of court case in Subiu?
Baba, okay.
If you are not interested, but
Baba, it seems to be you are not ready for the interview today.
You are not ready. You want to
Baba.
Your opinion on me, and I am not going to stand there for you.
I have no opinion.
Your opinion on me. So if I ask you rhetorical questions and you are not prepared to answer, let's go on. If so, your radio,
how do I answer rhetorical questions? How do I answer rhetorical questions? Someone want to. So how do I answer rhetorical questions?
Okay. Let me put it differently. When I ask you,
you are not changing it. You want to put it differently. You ask rhetorical questions. I'm not supposed to answer you.
When I ask you logical questions, you are not prepared to answer.
You're not asking me questions. I'm the one asking questions.
I'm saying that, look, my brother, let me tell you.
You are not telling me what I have to do. If you are not ready to answer the questions, we can just end the interview. That's all. It's not. You are not going to tell me.
I didn't call you.
Yes. And Baba, if you are not ready to answer the questions. If you're not ready to answer the questions,
I'm not ready to also answer your question. If you're not ready to play along,
if you're not, I won't play along with you.
If you're not okay, I won't also play along.
Well, I'm sorry, I have to end the interview. I don't play along with you, Baba. I don't have to just go to and just listen to you. Don't dictate how I should run the interview. We ask questions. No way, no. If you don't want to answer the question, you just go. But you don't throw the questions back to me and say, "Me, I should answer the questions for you." When I'm in the case called court, but you be brave. What do you expect? That's not what I'm here to do.
Ghana, Muntie, na mansanya son. Ada woko fiaman homene so ejiji tonton sansan ewo neat 100.9 FM.
Ghana Muntie, Ghana Muntie, Ghana Muntie, Ghana Muntie. Ode sambabo, kasiabo. Amaya say Metrodo, Kamadine, Kamadine, Bo, Mama Yentie, Kosi ABOAGYE 100.9.
Kwesi, Bonkwe.
Well, so the thing is that unadi asemako court. So anopa ba be cheche for MONTIE ase. Adope afre MPP for ma be ka omo de na bia be kan. Omo sampa be kan de. Osu afre be kama NDC for be cheche mo tie for MONTIE ase. Now ba be busa me asem. Ade me na me de asem bia court. And the fact that I've just called you doesn't mean say be a fine. Obe am say me na me a judge. Me Supreme Court judge. In your judge.
You need the horror.
Yes, we asking questions, legitimate questions. Ubusa, then say you are giving me rhetorical questions. Rhetorical questions are not supposed to be answered. Ubusa asem, then fine, what to do? We on the answer. Then say no, I want to ask it differently. Is that what you are here to answer questions or explain things for a team for MONTIE here? That's not what we're here to. You are not here to ask questions. Trying, say you be a radio station, no, and now be trans okay. You my airtime. No, I frame, no, my bar, no, be some question, no, be no. But when we are asking questions for people to understand, it's here for better, say, Mukes, no, say, who be some questions. We need Supreme Court yard. Minimum yard. That's not what we're here to talk about. Just explain issues now, it's here for TSA. That's all. Which, if you are not ready, then I'll end it.
Ghana, Montie, Naman Sanyason. At the Roko Fiaman Woman so ejiji tonton sansan ewo NEET 100.9 FM.
Yanko any man pay and trust so ewo jumedie so. Anama.
Yo, darling boy, my mentor and some so daily guide of Bakrata na me dey to so. And some kro year akwa da Supreme Court year. Owura baba jama aba ye bisa no asem a kire se na tikwa pa year. Sabre wokọ year yi. Kwasin so say na sa ade a me so me ma na no ma
wanko me nam twa na no
ni free so kra ya yi na free so ya ene sa abre ya sa tro ya yi so yi na kire say ya ba bebo mu nkire mu asa ade atiefu o say sa wonte ye ne asam no enrada Supreme Court kwatena asam no so ani nyina no ya 2020 petition efa elections na ho election nyina akokwa awie ye December 7th 2020 ekwa awie ye na ye electoral commission ba bonte de baba tu dwa se Ghana mampani na Adona Kwakufu ado no a ene nkunimdi abotire na sa akwade amano ene mensi na huduo mu empeso ahuduo mu eyam na se bedwadwa ne bie endi se amanyoko so omo nti ase eyi wo modea afensu ba bia yesu se Ghana mampani na Adona Kwakufu ado wi ni ya no wo mo wi ni 10 regents enti awase nkunimdi ne nyina akwade ma omo nti ase na kana na bi ekoso no ena omde akwa da Supreme Court nka ho asemfa ho omo na eno ado omo tena asem ne so a ene lawyer nyia wo gina mu de ma NDC amanyokuo owura tatuchi kata ede to court ko ba tan no ani mi Supreme Court ani mu se my loss mesremu o enka ba ye a mumma munhye electoral commission abato commission no na wo mumma ye original copies ya nyina no constituency any regional declaration forms no mumma yansa nka esansa sa no copies ni ye ni bi ena afenso yesanso epe presidential results form 13 copies no eno so ye ni bi ena lawyer ni a wogina mu dia ma EC ena afe lawyer ni a wogina mu dia ma Ghana mampani na Adona Kwakufu ado wo mu nyina asori gina ye ena wo mo se da bi wo na ade asem na be da court di ode asem kokko da court wo na di ni nyina so ba no wo de kire se ade a wo dia ba be da court no de wo so wonto ho ase wo mu no weni ena ye mimi nyina so amede aba enu nti me pese mo boa me na mitimi humuo ena wasam ni mu nsu krampo no wantwro se ebia woni copies ni bi ena ebia waka che Supreme Court ye ba asudwa bedwa kuo no a wo mo ye nson ne se ebia mo san ma ye copies ni bi ne enkonkwo hwehwemu wo de ba photocopies ne ba sade ye de ma mo agent ni bi ewo wo mpeso so police stations ahodo constituencies ahodo collation centers ahodo no wo de ba na fei Supreme Court no so agina so ahwe no de compare original papers no de ya ma original papers ni disi a na akwaya kana na wo mu a ne ya ne dai ne akwaya na se ba nti ma loss ebe ya mo monsem ntungu ehwa na ne ajaje fo nsun wo mo kire se da bi sade a yentimi nyina nkra ne mu ntutu nkra ne ma ya musu kakra na ya nkwankwa hwese ye betumi akwa ko bisa abra watia e de afa nsam ne ho ne aginim de bi de aba wo mo sore ye epeja wo mu kakra ye kakra na ne wo mo sa ba betena ase wɔn bɛtena ase ana ɛne wɔn de to owura atwatwitwi gata ɛne ne manfoɔ no nyinaa anim sɛ daabi adeɛ no yɛntumi nhyɛ iyi siketee sɛ wɔn fa saa documents no ɛmfa ɛmra ɛno ɛna ɛne owura atwatwitwi gata sɛ my loss deɛ mo pɛ no ɛna mo yɛ nti yɛntumi ne mo challenge mo matamuo ɛna yɛ nea ɛwɔ mu ɛno ho nsɛm ɛne nea akɔsie yɛ a yɛbi sɛ owura baba jama da sɛ wɔn tene ho ase yɛ a wɔpɛ so ɔto bi na afei akɔtutu anoma ho de ba bɛkyerɛ kwasi sɛ kwasi anoma bɛnie ɛyi
onso de ɛni nyina no ɛhyɛ da mehwɛ a wopɛ mɔmɔne paa wo mehwɛ wɔ anim asɛ ne ase wopɛ
Mama, still now, you know, what the money boom. Mama, me didn't you be and a bone of yard, Mama, and a bone. Maybe oh, yes, to another money boom. Maybe I yes to another money. Now I'm up here among Open near me a bond. I will tell you, maybe I'm not near my can find out the young queen or the I don't know what it is. You're when Uncle Academy on the bedroom. What do I do near to my internet time?
Ghana, Montie, Naman Sanyason, at the Roko Fiaman Woman so Ejiji Tonton Sansan, I would need 100.9 FM.
Mo party of bond do Ghana for any idea of bond here. Mo money.
O ma me pa la ka say ma mi nsuo kura ba no kwa ha wo nya kwa de mo money betu. Hey. Ba dey zo. So we say nya e bi ade mo money betwi enkwa mu ana so de betwi stew mu. Potompoto mu. No asade kakwa aka ho. Asade ko obi aka ho. De pere kasa atu mu. Sade eno sa ho horo nse nkoda.
Bonde. Ope momone dodo Ghana for ni tese oko Ghana for fie wo abrochira tese ope senti nkwa
na ha se dalamba wona mo bia fichira chi a no oye ayi enyado asiu a awura de nya me obete chio raza momone na jibe bi asante no aji be
Mama cho still now you know odi momone gum Mama, me didn't you be and a bone of yard, Mama, and a bone. Maybe oh, yes, to another money. Maybe I yes to another money. Now I'm up here among Open near me a bond. I will tell you, maybe I'm not near my can find out the young queen or the I will take it. You're when Uncle Academy on the bedroom. What do I do near to my internet time?
What's here or actually punk no? Needs FM.
If you're right, me watch you, if you're right. Yes, song.
Machi, if you're right. If you're a match, I want you so.
Hey, Eura, and Fossa Mamsu, what? I by force such yammy. No.
Once what pay?
Oh, what fee? With dear men person if you're a becon. If you're right, what do you cross the bow? Momo, sorry. Yes, Papa. Eura Casroa. What? It was a so bound shower crab kumpo, Winya. Onipa da sani timi koto this way chocolate drink. No na yire ne ma edin so ehie twabianom anopa. No wi a wasade bia hye fridge mu. Wo mako school pon a wasan ba be yianom. Enu mpore se ne nka ne twaso mu pa ene erekore. Na fie wura beti ha. Anopa dio, ewia dio, enumre dia mo no makodew. Mo mame. Na mu wi a ma soro akotena so ndem se ye kosum ya.
Mesi na dia ya late nso me yanke kabinje fiera ya wi a yakosere bo fate. Ke efiera ruti fia say light bi no water bi oba wuntua bi. Bo asa sika na fa koto this way chocolate drink na ba nom.
Ta hwe me catch you play nya play fa. Say this way chocolate drink no. Metumi ato bi pa na so na me so mo ahwe wate. E de me hia ne nsuosie. Na nsuosie so me ntoi. Say me bufu a betumi ato bag mu a wate. Yeah, fiera we nkwa de ma abunfu. Me koto mi nhwe.
Efiera fi de ya bre ma abunfu bi.
Munyam sumponie. Munyam sumponie. Na mo ba ya trimodefo.
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atom se eye.
but dear Becquan did and not Becquan in fact, and then dear Ditchum. I drag and crack. A bush of 40 be their bear for a crassa by Pabaka crack. There you know who will be out here. What? For and not Becquan, Ocean, Nina Sania, and Nick Dennis and a Chilsham City and one. At the South Crassa Benoit, I will be surrounded what I did. Oh, when you're not your wetty. Neat palm nut extract, and I'm a dear boy, Ben Quines. Neat palm nut extract. Annie, I bet fed the dirty a power can once me, and not been a neat foods or much cheer which ends him. And just as I said, I mean, Sabra Crow, Benwo. Now, Fena make what say Bracon no Bewo Jasso, and for one could chim a fen and you are home, and I'm a dear Ben Quine and steam. Oh, that's a neat foods, add your back on Badia, and then what to man for Bresso. A bread or to be so powerful, say, a Ben Quine when they yet Giada G. It is a winner neat palm nut extract, Umra. A sign say, a babri so, and what yaye, the Namki to a bimpa will burn no canata froze. Neat palm extract, and that's a neat a banquine. Near Ed Danny say, a more sham to say a banquine in him da noa, and a subios in your deal. What was a so more who no be so, Umra. Neat palm nut extract. Oh, come on. Now, only baby. What dear sound come with pad, I wouldn't need palm to be a bear back on the slow midi dear, will be able to pumwa, who's me. Oh, I saw. May I am part of this and yo, and your mom for Mupe and will be uncle supermarket. And the jump FDA, I just said, you didn't crack to more jet to say, yeah.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think specialized. Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Needs FM.
Yeah, trust your queen, man. Pay Honorable Simon Simmons, Santimantim, chef for designate. Penia Yin say share a Santimantim, converting your genu tumor. Na Yanino Nin Komokakra. Sorry about where die the the Daily Statesman anymore. See, KMA commissions completed project in senior high school. Project Ben no. Yani Ross Simmons and New come on. That's him. Baba need to FM so on pay. So project Ben Asantimantem senior high school project Ben no and mapa on to my make us say you bet me use we.
Project be a dormitory block, maybe a classroom block. Now, the change the now penny delivered to Ghana up to senior high school level, teaching very free. And my enrollment at senior high school course. And the now mine it provided educational infrastructure. So I'm ready. Mokaya, and I'm saying adults. Now, the existing infrastructure was the first school, the classroom blocks, the dormitory blocks, the dining hall, assembly hall, everything. And you have to quit. Combined with the friend on the track. And now, for P9 compete in China. You big TV, a double track, no, a few. You think Colorado, now, Yare, you COVID-19 obey. The apart from the first now infrastructure needed. You see that you operations on infrastructure because of the COVID. What is going on with the The ILS and Montemo food contracted necessary arrangement. Name commission commission better the board after social distance and physical distance work big was crafted. In the commission, we lost the main school on that particular day.
So, me share the Bokra time the middle spread of a daily statement. Nami whom Armed Forces SHS, one of the blocks I'm commission here, 12 unit classroom block, TI Ahmedia, 3-story boys dormitory, Kumasi Technical Senior High School, 12 unit classroom block, Kumasi Anglican SHS. Sa adan nyinaa no mo ba aban mu na mo hyase mu amasi ana aban dada no ehye bi asesa na tie
We now projects a shot after the introduction of the CSH and the double track. Now, Kumasi High Technical School started. 9 dormitory.
Okay.
9 again dormitory and our body dormitory. The commission. I take from that scratch.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
After the introduction of the CSH.
Okay. And we no sika idi see no fi hifa sa.
They are mainly get fund food. Almost all of them get fund food.
Okay.
Now even for nothing hard to late last year, and also a commission 2 classrooms or 12 unit classrooms that was the school. The commission was sent to me and that we are going to commission all of them. So we are urging the Bureau of Consensus now from MY now handle the when they are and granted to every no matter no more MPs.
I see. So apart from my project bit is dying, dear Ben San Abia, and also when you dear more ABM fans are quite sanity any other infrastructure.
Acquiring them really you know the BIM committee. Then so I buy first if you say you buy that point, we are not that we are just done not here. Acquire. The woman you know the airport. If it's a project that will be all you go now, you know, so we tell them one they can't live in science from. Now something to change the amount of airship, more commercials, and also now the document we not yet within the 4 years. I believe it will be ongoing. If you have like I can come up within the subject of the time, the community, so I mean the change. In the by the time another than Kuado, and the former government, they bring the factor. They say no, we are all in capacity. Yeah, they are all we are in capacity. And when you are acting, there's no pushing expenditure, and never be able to approve, so now, in the government, we are things will be verified. There will still remain the foundation. The negotiations are what they after the formation of the full complement of the government, the zero sector, for the first term, the Obama regular after the Tuba and not November and then December. Now, the road and project I have to for the region, 189. Now, how will go a day of 40?
and urban road 49, and a feeder road 100. Nina the 2099 is a 1 kilometer and that's 2,100 kilometers. The mining is, I think we have a fair share of the national fleet in terms of the sector. I hope we can increase the momentum and get more.
Before Bekono, Mimusa we kakra. May sure election petition Kumasi when it did mo shepa.
Yeah, right.
So far, send you sequence send it to me.
So many concentrate no because each other is the other could
Viabeko ye home. But him say same kushiaga.
See, the father you lose court does not necessarily mean the uncle. I'll give you an example on the election petition by the New Patriotic Party, already the three years in 2004. That is the late the Kubuchi Bigamti, another uncle Kufuago, who was then the candidate, presidential candidate, and then the even though we did not win ultimately, but my lot of insight in some of the discrepancies and the flaws in the electoral process. And not ABOAGYE significantly in a man, you have to treat the year, the many massively in 2000. The court case there. I'll not say Engusiaga, yes, you know when that didn't mean you might have been something for.
Okay, all right. You're saying ever going to pay better, I'm sure. Right, Simon Osemans, Ashanti Regional Minister Designate, and pay need 100 points in Ghana, MONTIE Suno Asiogwe, and comments ni being so about pay messages, a bit more. Say so. Enoch from Asamanka says, why is the EC trying to run away from their own document using declaring Kufuor the winner? I hope the whole world is watching. Enoch was Asamanka say. Okay, so just tell him it's not by force to answer questions he asked. Please, you didn't add your name where you're sending us from. Farouk from Thomas says, Kwesi, are you surprised about the disrespectful way Baba Jama treated you? Are you the cause of their incompetence? Kwesi, thank you for your professionalism. NDC simply has no case. Farouk Tema with that one. Walanyo and Akwetia says, NDC still declines to unveil which polling station did that take place, or the EC just added the number from nowhere? For me, NDC, they are not proving their case with evidence. Okay. Yours was not too, I didn't connect you to it. Mustafa Abato in Kumasi says, when Dr. Pesa White mounted the witness box, the document purported to be Form 13 was introduced in court. Hence, it was not out of place to request for the originals. However, if you have nothing to hide, why objecting? We are not in court to present our own results, but to challenge the declaration made by the EC. So the bench asking the petitioner's own results is misplaced priority. Musa Abattoir. Well done. Thank you for a good job. NDC doesn't have any evidence. Bakumpu Komensa from Pillar 2. To this one here, that says, yeah, good journalist. Trust me, Baba Jama should rather ask the court, not you, because don't call him again. Baba Jama has put money in your interview. You intimidate. The court case, the court petition, I think Mahama and the NDC should know that it won't change anything. It's a waste of time. That is Amweni Fita from Asaman Kese. After a case relook at the apex court of the land and the way they are throwing the petitioner's applications, I'm beginning to believe in that assertion that this very case is casting a darker shadow on the reputation of some astute legal luminaries like Chachuchi Kata and others. Indeed, the NPP has a more formidable team. Jomo Pokuase Festus. Sympathy, Nana Budu from Budu. Ayensuano says, "Kwesi, please tell lawyer Chachuchi Kata that we Ghanaians are expecting good words from him as a senior lawyer, not, he's not using any profane words, but let's not put words where they're not supposed to be. And on can't profane be out. Maybe you want to say, but I have not seen him. You know, he can't do that in court. So
I went to our late president's funeral. Some people come and say, Papa, you are using two masks. Are you seeing something we are not seeing? And I said, no, I ain't seeing nothing. Any atmosphere that is not prayer and Holy Ghost saturated, I will use my double mask. That's simple. This atmosphere is a different atmosphere. You don't know the amount of prayer that goes on here before you come. You have no idea. I don't want to say anything. But if you know the amount of prayer that goes on throughout the day, throughout the night, when you are slumbering and asleep, it will shock you. Yeah. So when I go into an atmosphere that is not prayer, infected, saturated, and Holy Ghost control, I will wear double mask. And that has nothing to do with faith. That just has to do with common sense. Somebody say common sense.
Common sense.
But the Bible said now God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can ever ask or imagine. That word imagine means think. Common sense. Use your head.
Use your head. Use your tea. What do I say? Okay, my bumpire and this anti me use mask. And as of a catch on Archbishop Duncan Williams was here. Or quoi? I'm paying JJ Rollins a year no. Or the North Max me do and what the boss you know say na be fu no am say papa had a dear now who na bibi koso na ma yen hu I say bibi ankoso bibi ankoso ade na say u gura baby a u fees yes nyame honhom ne mpabo ne ade ni ho no ma so you see common sense you ti and we know it has nothing to do with abia GDA GDA yes I know what I'm saying in your account but common sense use your common sense and know that yes you have to protect yourself but who buy the jai sa that be said you say who ne ya kaka ho na o yes okay na ma bon paye oh yes you coronavirus they say to me nchimi and you be nyame ya de abompaye ene obeti Ghana for de bia abompa because say enko pene abompaye de bia o ma abompaye me de abompaye nti coronavirus e bi ntimi nyame yes empire ne de obebo obompaye ni nyina no na o she mask no so erika ho men ye ho ti say bia o de ma abompaye ntimi coronavirus no ntimi enchime ni na ka ho paye ne de bo ba obo ni nyina so no na obo ho ban na protect ho na de air mask no na o she eni ne ka ho mentra honom say na meni say hu na nka say bu sa o de sa na eye covid achew na no so
na wa wu se bi nkwase
na de nsem bebre de aba
adia wo man we chiri eye nokore o kan nokore o problem be obeka nokore o problem. People went to campaign and dance and all that. You can never tell me. Never tell me that these spikes just jumped up. I'm telling you that this is as a result of your political dancing, vuvuzela blowing, no nose, but don't be a hypocrite. Don't be hypocritical. Government must take responsibility. Please, look at the way everybody is in nose mask. Everybody wash their hands, sanitize their hands, sitting down nicely. Yet, you have campaigns. You want us to bring those videos back, we will. Be responsible. Suddenly, coronavirus has jumped up. Where did it come to jump up? It was already all the time spreading all that while. In September, in October, in November, in December, it was spreading. During campaign, during inauguration, Corona was still spreading. I'm telling the government, lead, be an example. Don't tell me that when we are campaigning there is no corona. When the people were fighting in parliament, where was social distancing? When people were chewing paper and sitting on other people, where was when people were slapping people, jumping on people, when people were pulling people from people's seats? I thought you said we shouldn't shake our hands. People are pulling people that didn't bring a spread. Don't try to go and play this blame game on anybody. That is hypocrisy, and God will judge hypocrisy. I'm so surprised. People are your people and all that are arrested because they didn't wear masks. Where were the masks during the campaigns? Where were the masks? Where were the masks? What are you talking about? Where were the masks? Where were the masks? People are dancing, jump.
Oh, my guy.
I said, Mom. Mami can't comment kakra na yemfa de bon kata mun komo be fan to us. So this one says what we are experiencing now, the Supreme Court, is that the petitioners and their lawyers are sweating because their evidence that the witness is proving is too tiny. Yo. And if he Ericus fiapre ahimfie animu fiapre ahimfie animu. Okay. So this one from Meshak Asante Abosokan or say, please tell Supreme Court to be fair to the NDC and to the extent all Ghanaians, because if they know how hardship okay is taking over the country, I don't think they will sit in their comfort room to rule everything in favor of Nanado and the MPP. Hey, Sofmami from Domi says the NDC supporters are all disappointed by their leadership and their lawyers for disgracing themselves at the Supreme Court. Teacher Kujo Tepa Susu, this whole election petition is turning into a farce and a sick joke. Their lordships should throw the case out, and the very incompetent Mahama hit with heavy cost for wasting the court's time. Teacher Kujo. You see, when you are speaking to Maurice Ampao, when you're speaking to him, please address him as one of the spokesperson of the MPP. He's not a spokesperson of the MPP, so I'm not going to address him as such. The NDC doesn't have a good case because EC have uploaded and updated all the election results to their websites. So why are they asking for another? They must be serious with Ghanaians. Uncle Ebo from Tema and Ode and also Ebaye. We say, please tell the Speaker of Parliament that the drivers who drive members of Parliament, they need what? Salary. They be a salary. You Juma no so muntu akajaye. Akasa. Iti Professor Michael Quick. Nanu ya kaso meka na ase mo so mama meka na ase o de bia no ase bra wa be kan ase ma so mama meka so na send message now they had bra da be kan ase o
si yenka mo
o si osu so ba be kan
yenka mo monte enti da bia no de amane
se muntia na MPs mu fa driver for muntia amka how wa send message ni sa so muntia nka MPs no ma fa driver so muntia amka so mo MPs no mo ji omsika ye na na ye ntua amka o MP ni hwan ya o MP ni hwan next time send message na fa o MP ka ho
ni akobon so na so kwa ya ase we
there be ya ba ko hwe ni aka che MP ni se MP tuanka
yes I be body
yeah until the next time send ya mode ya nka nchen say ya ka chen say yes MP untua afa driver untua nka o yes ya who fa girl a woman iska girl she say mom iska na ma fa driver for some of family any ebusia na mo ntua nka ade
nyina bi wo hono ma no mo asifom na mo di do ka ni mbi wo mo so saa
Onel Amponsa or Amsterdam, I say I agree with those who think Chachichi Kata is exhibiting arrogance and attempts to disregard the opinions of the bench. I think it was too serious for him to say the opinion sought by a judge was irrelevant and was uncalled for. His credibility was, with respect to this petition, is lost because all his interrogatories have been thrown away by the courts. It's clear the NDC and John Mahama have no case. O'Neill and Ponsa, Amsterdam. Yan trust young queen, him yan 70 be one cratano. Mama.
Yo, ya to also the daily guide of Wakatano and Amede to us so. Na Emrasebe Jamu and Yabo Eurei. And I watch us maybe a tremo quanche bia. If it is a ye, Emrasebe Ja, Chiame, or Abansumana Bagman. Ye no, and I just say, or yes, say, Sadia, COVID-19, yeah, testy. Was what me a be Emma, a yen a Juma for no more year Juma, I Mrasebe Jamu Hormon, Mechira, and Mrasebe Jafono, or ye be the Mawam. It's your money tighten into batches, and a be my quaye, and one my positive. A be swaye, a negative. A be most so anya cra, the who was a dear, and I'll bo more no person quayo. No more my no my test positive, no. And watch I said, a woman no my Mrasebe Jam. I baby, and your woman po. Was there any woman dear Mrasebe Martin Chesa? Woman do one Martin Chesa. Woman Basaka Casa. Woman Casasa, woman credit Pecasano. And no what the Speaker of Parliament, the autonomy and Deputy First Speaker of Parliament. Wakasa, what the Cocobons and Melcodiam Maza Mumani now. Mumani now, my margins as a young shut down publishing with him. I want to would the Mrasebe Martin Chesa, Namodi Asa, Munya. That man, Traffic. Nama soleti omo they said the masha Ghana for maybe 2 or 1 year. Woman shut them, wabro ma test positive. No one treat omo and sha kwapim so omo ebe to omo asa kwye test news so me negative. Na mo ba be frafra ye mu be ye adwuma wa anu a ye be publish mu din. Ne ma Ghana for nyina so ate asem no. No mo so hunu say mo say no anya COVID-19 ni bia. Ya adwuna say asem nkwa sha dem a mo be say mo sha dem na mo piepie na mo bam na so be jamba be ye adwuma. Wasi mu mani na osamanya sa pepepe enu ombehwe no omode ayemo na ni nyina mu no na wo mo esanso aka ne se mo amonso so wonkwankwa ye amode no wo mo hwe so wo mo so betimi atu anamo no wo mo akwa na fe wo mo so ahuntuntu aso e betimi afiri mu aba se ne be ya bibia betimi aboa wasi mprempren ya kasei emrahye bedafo be se erionum mienu na just say wo mo wo mo ho twetwetwe wo mo na ase aso wo mo bezo me test ne saa na first speaker of parliament asa wani na wona mo nkonkwa ye na ye ntimi emwa esa se ye nyina ye ka bomu na ye timi akọ COVID-19 no Nuguchi Institute fo no edi atu hu acha tu wo mo wasi wo no mo se wo mbebo mode no ma ye test we di amamo etimu nyina mo fa mo ho enhyem na be ma mo nya mo kokwa asa saa na mo ntimi emwa we ye first deputy speaker of parliament Ora Joseph Osewusu do wise on na kasa asem we yi a wode kokobon sem ni nyina no ekọ ede ama Emrahye Badwa no na mamentu asoi me to aso dia ene na eye acting district chief executive owo Atwema Kwanwoma no ewo Asante Mantamu ene ono so atubi ede ama ne asofo yi a wode ebi ekode ama mo se mo sori a asesisi anu ma ye mo adwese mbeze mo ye nyame adwuma no sika He said that Jeremiah can't know. Was say men suma womo, men bo wondi fra womo, and suma womo ya fununti because of their stomach. And womo nam no womo say, Mimi Yanko ma fra womo, and womo amasika di omonim, and womo jisika, and womo so mo boom of us, and I'm some person masum yamo da, namu besa mo tidi yan can't tell womo wenti, and you're not my faculty so. Men who saw mamma, but it's our war, you mu fear or what bears a do. Any other sunny idea go yam. If you are war paddy, I will, unya be what that. Ofa bearman so will be jais and so on any dash a shiamuno. Now one, I bet Caberman now in the bearman. It's in yard of a water. Who wants to visit one? Then this way send your coffee, no one in a mammy, quack, no in the bush any, quack, and was say, hey, most of one, Mumman in now. Namunya mere Jumana, dear Shamonsa, someone yano. Can you be a bet me abuana, he near na ye shall say a bet me a do hono. Yamia in no, ye bet me a peja, Nanko Bassa beer, overpon was I a shuffle. Not one in the Musa, if I could do not the year Juma, or singing nano, empty me and what Yamia Jumana and money in an aso. na Ochitewia ɛwɔ no ɛyɛ acting district chief executive ɛwɔ Atwema Kwangoma ɛwɔ Asantemantem ɛde nsɛm wɔ nyina no tuja ɛbra Christ Conscious Leadership Center wɔn ɛde ɛyɛ dwumadie hyɛ so a na wɔn ɛpɔn asɔfoɔ bie a wɔn akɔgye ntete de afiri wɔn nsa no aba abɔntene na wɔkɔ akɔkasa ɛwɔ aseɛ ɛna kyɛ sɛ ɔpanin kɛseɛ ɛde dwumadie no nyinaa na sɛ nsɛm no nyinaa ɛde ɛto wɔn anim a wɔgyɛ sɛ wɔn pia aba abɔnten a wɔn mmra mɛyɛ adwuma no a nyankopɔn ato nsa afrɛ wɔn so wɔn mmra mɛyɛ no mɛma wɔn nkɔfo akwati kwa so ɛmfa mmu nipa na nkɔnkɔwie akyire no nyamesom no a yɛsom no ɛne asɔfodwuma no a wɔyɛ no ɛnkɔnkɔsɛe nyame adwuma no a ne nyinaa no wɔn ɛpere sɛ wɔn bɛtumi ɛdu botaeɛ no ho eti ɛno nso ɛyɛ nsɛm a da daily guide a wɔbɔ krataa no kratafa a ɛtɔ so nson hɔnom a yɛkenkan bi ɛde ama mo na metoa so deɛ a ɛne na metoa so ɛwɔ ɛyɛ daily graphic da wɔbɔ krataa no emu
now the scene so ama me
na me de si on na yɛ kratafa ɛtɔ so aduonu baako hɔnom ɛne wɔkyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ mfie bi ne aduonu mu 2020 mu March bosomi ne mu da na ɛtɔ so nsa mbɔ mmɔden na ɔno ansansa ntua ɛyɛ ne water bill ɛnsa mfa ne electricity bill a na ɛsɛ wɔtena hɔ nom yɛ saa na wɔanya ade ɛno nti na wɔbɔ foto de to hɔ nom a wɔkyerɛ sɛ ɔmanfoɔ bɛtumi aba bɛyɛ adɔyɛ de agu mu a na wɔtumi de aboa COVID-19 ne kuo ne nyina mu enti ɛnɛ saa ɛyɛ sika ɛna kyerɛ sɛ asoɛyɛ a wɔnom hwɛ yɛ sika sɛm ntoto yɛ nsɛm so Ghana yɛ foto samfoɔ onumonyamfoɔ kandoforiata wɔde sika ɛde aba abɔnten a saa sika no a ɛno no ɛyɛ 1.2 billion wɔyi di ama sɛ COVID-19 relief a ne nyinaa na fa free electricity ɛna afɛ free water no ɛho no yɛnye na wɔn ɛmfa ntua bie ɛno no ɛyɛ part payment yo part payment 1.2 billion ɛyɛ part payment eti ntina no nkata yɛ full payment wɔn akyerɛ mu part payment ɛna wɔn de ɛkɔ akɔtua no ɛyɛ kakra wɔn kyerɛ sɛ wɔn bɛbɔ wɔn de no masa de bi nso aka ho na nsuo na eyi so no free na afɛ nso electricity na eyi so de free no wɔn ɛtumi ɛde atua ne nyinaa ɛyɛ nsɛm a ɛda daily graphic da wɔbɔ krataa no kratafa ɛtɔ so aduonu baako a yɛkenka bi ɛde ama mo a wei so ɛna yɛgyina na yɛwie da wɔbɔ krataa no emu asukɔdɔ a yɛdɔ yɛ ne nyinaa na darling boy kwasi aboagye ɛso mu ɛde ama yɛ apamfo ne nyinaa yɛ krado a wɔn nso ɛde mpɛnsɛmpɛnsɛm dwumadie ɛne nsɛmisa ahodoɔ no a yɛtwa gu ɔman Ghana no ɛde ɛbɛto amo
that's it. So the bankrata no emu nsɛm na no pay na na makoma be fi aboae no empenifo enso transia ne sa no pay na yeni omo edi nkomo Alhaji Nazir Mohammed of the NDC and pay National Communication Officer Zengo Kokos yeni no be di nkomo sanso na Ishmael Adams of the NPP and paying for and about transi before that no my making kind comments ne be Abdul Basit Zongo Pania Kumasi anyway about say say I'm sure the petitioner and his legal team are confused. Really? Well, Abdul Basit, no. Teacher Constitution Warrior, I say what the NDC is doing in court, everything shows that they are not serious at all. All indications show that they don't even know why they are in court. Teacher Constitution, no. Ankuma Foster, Achim Ayirebi. We go to court to speak about law and not grammar. NDC have lost their own database system. Let's continue to follow the social protocols. The carnage on our roads won't stop unless authorities get serious. I traveled from Mansoam to Kade. I came across 7 police checks just taking money from the drivers, especially DV number plates. Koisibochi, Kede, Samu. Mami K. Papa B. Osunyani was say our learned and able lordships are the Supreme Court should throughout this whole election petition case. Amano Ansa or Adenta. I say, please remind my president he promised to assent to the right to information bill this year. Okay. I'm just on my penny about it. Although what I say, I hope the NDC supporters will never go out for any useless demonstrations again because the lies from their leaders has been exposed by their 2 own witnesses. That's one here from Ode Hussein Salifu Okasua Zongo say nothing shows that lawyer Chachu Chikata is a bad lawyer. Just that he's handling a bad case. Lawyer Chachu Chikata should tread cautiously so that he won't destroy his many years and reputation. Husseini with that one. Positive change on Madina. But see, those of you who are still struggling to understand why the NDC is in court challenging this year's presidential election results, should wait till Jane Mensah gets into the witness box for the cross-examination. By the time she completes her cross-examination, Ghanaians will appreciate John Mahama's case. I rest my case. That's a positive change. El Madina. Amisco Spelele Wakaswa. Application to inspect EC's document dismissed again. It's obvious that the NDC has no case and wants to gain sympathy from the election petition. The election was free and fair, and no amount of NDC's brouhaha will disrupt President Nanado from delivering on his promises. That's Amisco Spelele. Bright from Belgium. Election petition original document is rejected to use duplicate copies as proof. This can only happen in Ghana. Yeah. That's me saying it was no other ARC builder says, I thought General Mosquito was confused until Dr. Kwesa White climbed, got into the witness box. He's more confused than the word confused. NDC, Assembly to assume. Nana ABOAGYE or Berlin, I say, please tell lawyer Fati that I want her to do extra classes for lawyer Baba Jamal, and I'll pay for that. For people deal. Okay. Hey, no, I'm trying. I say it to me shas here. Nana Kwame and pay deal with that one. I mean, King message kakra na mean shas here. Me ma Ishmael akwaba ni ninkomo and pay with you didn't want to say. Now, Bosheba I missed you. Goss Zongo says, what some parliamentarians are doing is not right. If you know you've tested positive, please quarantine yourself to avoid the spread of the disease and stop going to the Parliament House. May the good Lord heal any witness of Mahama in the ongoing Supreme Court petition who is sick, so that after the judgment, NDC won't use it as an excuse that okay, all right. Okro Yabwa Reman Benin. DJ O'Malley and YOC Goss, who says ex-President Mahama and the NDC have no case, and they want to deceive the NDC supporters and Ghanaians. Mustafa from Lower Manya Krobo says COVID-19 is real. Let's obey the precautionary measures. I wish all NDC members to stay calm. I want them to stay calm. The victory is assured because God has his own way of dealing with these people. That's Mustafa. Lovely Akosia from Kaswa says, you chant war to your people and they start attacking others in the name of demonstrations only for you to get to court and start blabbing. They should use the same courage they had for their press conferences to face the law. Inshaba Anelka, a Shaman constituency, says, now the NDC supporters will realize that Mahama has lied to them by making himself a winner in the 2020 elections. They have no evidence of rigging. They are just preparing grounds for the 2024. Inshaba Anelka. The EC chairperson, Jean Mensah, promised to make all documents available to anyone in a release statement. Why is she running from her own promise? What is sad is that the media houses who hailed Nanado, Nanado's right to information bill passed, have kept quiet on why it must be necessary now for the EC to make its documents public. All right. Pekese Kwame, aristocrat. And Odiano Ebaye. Sami Boachi say, now the NDC spokesperson, Baba Jama, on legal issues have come to realize that their case in court has no merit. They are not running away from their own case. she should keep embarrassing themselves. That's Nanado is the president. One here from Sami Boachi. The petitioners indeed have no solid ground to back their case. The lead counsel for the petitioner is just trying to circumvent the panel judges, and besides, Mr. Chachu Chikata has had no value to his pleadings for referring the judge questions as irrelevant. The petitioner evidence will serve as the prime document in this particular trial, if only that can be produced in the court. Every question from a judge is significant, which will also enable them to deliver justice. Leviticus Power says Ghanaians are grateful to whoever advised the NDC to go to court. It is becoming abundantly and exceedingly clear that the NDC is have been exposed big time because propaganda has no place in the Supreme Court. Leviticus Powers. Kwesi, be fair and read my message because I sent it before you interviewed Baba Jama. So which one is the message? Hey. Okay, so Kwesi, please, what is the update on the ministerial vetting? Kofi DC. Vetting, date, I'm starting that. Let me just refer to the timetable. Now, me say be a meeting. I can be actual. I know all the timetable about saying for the vetting. So let's see. I think I started started on the 10th February. Ukwada ya ebe. In terms of ukwada ebe number started vetting. Because 10th, 11th, 12th, 15th, 16th. Let's see, 24th February, 25th February, 26th February, 1st March, 2nd March, then 2nd March, 3rd March, 4th March, 9th March. The 17th. Oh no, okay, yeah. Say almost here. That's the date that they starting the vetting.
Ghana, Muntie. Na mansanya so adawro kofiaman homene so ejiji tonton sansan ewo need 100.9 FM.
Mamimbra studio no hanum say na me Ishmael Adams akwaba na. Okay, all right. Ishmael. Hey, na what do sako so ade no musa ya da Ishmael. Ebe kick you. Akwaba.
Enia.
Baby abako there.
Ya me da che.
That's the camera, so you know.
It's the camera, no, don't tomorrow. Now, camera. Who camera? Oh
my goodness.
I don't better when I know I said.
Who have to now? Now contract.
No, Ghana for my bad.
Now contract.
Who see there? Who's that? Now the camera is on double and said I go to Supreme Court. I just start to see Kata. MONTIE. I say not that.
Boko. No, I say
Boko.
Oh, I have to.
I say. You can't go around one to.
And
I'm going to Supreme Court to Manco for Buffalo.
I don't have for Supreme Court.
And I pay me in Ghana for what saying. You don't young go on RCP or Quenya or that man, I bet if you don't pay. Madame Pim, my old Yadina. What's a station group of a neat FM? Sitting a gum. The premature mampaina na at the Dankwa Ekufado. Gano mampaina on an all shay and do. When Yamina do Marakake, or the Timashan is on Yankas on your head. Yeti Benzi is no. Yabi Bialan. When Yamina do Mada, Gano for your Timashan. To be chairman paying Michana Badici, Vice President Mahmoud Baumia. MP we Jagba we constituency honorable Tinanaile Mensa. Manya one. And a pay Yamisha na Wadim Braudo, MCE, Patrick Kumo, we Jagba we Municipal Assembly. Kwesi? Michel.
Yajodo. Now, so yes, I see.
But honorable Moses Abo. We went to radio, this is second with them. Coffee now won't say NIT FM.
Okay.
So what's in it? Honorable Moses Abo, Great Accra,
youth organizer Papa Bakupe.
See. Yadana say.
2020 election. Honorable Moses Abo. Oyejumo. Everywhere. In Greater Accra, Honorable Moses Abo. Which ya Honorable Abankwaya Bua, National Treasury MPP. Now, and the person Jane being for Sue, woman organizer, deputy woman organizer. We talk about with constituency. What's in the birthday? Yaman, I would have called Jane. Maybe I will be alive. The papa saw you. Into Sambrano, sir. You say from the Nita from the Waga account, you could jump Jane and the papa out of phone. And I pay Jane, Yamotinka. Happy birthday, Jane, or before Sue. Where Jack Bowie, deputy woman organizer.
Ghana, Muntie, na mansanya son. Adawro Kofiaman Homene so ejiji tonton sansan ewo NEET 100.9 FM.
Ishmael Yanshan Commander seen for COVID-19 your cases 777 new infection cases, 9 deaths. Nipan Kuno, that's the latest count as of Ghana Health Service for or more update on the about 2 jar. Your cases, you know, just a costro and in your car restrictions and so Mampini ayirumu pumping saying and until oh come saying
we are the way I don't for Tebusima Oma Owuno and Ebuseno Ujinjam. Yerbe all shall say last year February March, oh baby. And you pepina yadrin and there. Yerbe sabi on your hope. And I yerbe wa baby onzin dan and bela no chum. She yasha my yerbe wait to me to sa. I will read your money na do. Then she yerbe odi awrawo ne soon. Now how about a busia na do read ma. No, I asama utrade kapa. COVID-19 is real. Because here most ya Yarabano go to Sawa Domduna Orukuimpana. In there, you see Bochomako, yes, dinim. And a mum. Our day. Physical ones are watching and the yen, or the bombarding ye. Oh, yeah. Baby. Then she. The other edition of a nose mask. Yaraka Yenrin. Your journey share. Also, one sound a play you when you are here. One me ask the baby about supper. Na yarba no for koyemu. You know you are say sabi you when you are simple. Sabi titi wonwinum. Na sabi we ko no. Inti session no smash na. Bakata wonwen na wano. No when you are say separate titi when you are say one sound and na for sanitizer pa ye. Di de ya so den kakra. Na ebiso ha because insuru to so form yet. No smart social in 1 city. Ubu 1 city no be and the pay be all to no smarts. No wash and baby. Where be any penny my 5 city because oh yet. Until mobile in there. I didn't do you don't go ye. So I got the soon pen and one of my umbrella. I didn't do ye pa na famo calling you. Dry tire on the button in tea. The best way. Reusable nose marks be chrome. Did said to be a tomorrow. Kadan an hour, and upon a giant out to the heat acum. Wait him some one be a woman, which my don't call. Not to crawl how the crack and there. If you don't want you on the Yarban, you want see Yarka Nala. Or was go to my tumpo, and ask me no yabro for Yarba. Nagana hand me a show. Some one would to mean slavery, would to mean shoe. This is a I foot to our being in Yadabia. Yes, Ragana for Yarbe when you political party Biela, when you master Biela, when you may Busia Biela, let's our by in there devastating or say Busia, no look me pa. The ambassador Ghana for what means 1 more modernala, no COVID-19. Protocols was in 1 million. Mr. Big companies in this country, the Wabab in a form of billboards, public education through the media, social media, new media, all the medias they can think about. na mesrɛ sɛ sisi a ɔmampanin aka kyerɛ mo dɛ monyɛ shift system no yɛbɛsrɛ company si na won't take it undue advantage wɔ shift system no na afei ɔnkaba ndɛ they want to retrench workers and say that we want to downsize our company because COVID now happening. Why am I the tongue? Now they be production akufum. Yebesre. Shift system no. So like what about the capacity depend on the way I'm more regulating. Mama pay you na nkaba ndɛ. Workers away adwuma no. What the buffer don't know retrench one. Yebsra be because adwuma ho aiden. Nti eja ebusia na ana na wɔde hwe wɔn. Wɔn mo na na fa mbɔ workers so. Na mo nya there. COVID-19 is lurking on our pavement, lurking in our rooms. It is real. Abide by all safety protocols. Share nose mask. Or running water. In sort circle. Ebu pipe na MONTIE ho. Wabroko. If you have a power sound with you, but sanitizer for your sound. No, oya asam papa no ya asam here. Nyani na de bi o mampin ba be John wa ba kasa kyerɛw asafo muslimi mpanyimfo anyemfo obi biara obenya kwanya bi obɛhyia dom biara so oyempo na obɛya ibe preach o ibɛka nyame asɛm o ibɛka sa kyerɛw ma no o adze odi kana nka bɛhyɛ asen de asɛm amre ba bɛka kyerɛw obi biara wo dem ye biara nhyɛ nose mask obi biara ntete no mu ansana akasɛm no why de biara dababa nkomo yedi ye nose mask ho asɛm nkomo yedi COVID-19 protocols adherence ono nyama na se ya obotum abohen ma okukase awa bei ye de anwodi na reye bas onya membe ma obedin mi yebutum aye mede anwodi be ne di wo me anye na okono ye onyankopon no kon na iso nyame na adum nti obotwamako.
Okay. All right, Mida say and Mamima Alaji Nazir in Suakwaba. Alaji Nazir of the NDC na Mintie no Alaji Akwaba.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah, ya
okay. All right. So
I feel we enjoy.
Credit appreciate pa. I'm saying who TV so now TV so
yeah. This is no on your platform now.
Okay, what about yeah, issue. Yeah, issue. Appreciate pa. So yeah, shall if COVID-19. I mean, your KCC as of Ghana Health Service for latest updates, no, active cases in 777, and said antim from Costro, 9 deaths, latest reported deaths, no, and if I'm a few more sure more and you to see as yeah, Shri Akrani be still. As to whether you deep protocols, no, so it be say encouraging and you're encouraging. And Chebi, I'm saying Ghana Health Service for now, and Shemubi asked to Nipa almost share every nose mask, 42%. For me, I thought it was not that encouraging because 42% near share nose mask this year. That's almost yeah. That was not encouraging for me because and at least yeah, brube 50% crown. Not just say yeah, 42% there. And yeah, and so maybe near tranka fail mark no your team. And due to me, yes, protocols no still I said yeah like kakra and in the account window restrictions on my opinion about yirim kakra count in the account. Send your CTA yeah boy home Diana take saying and at COVID-19.
Medase. You bet you for now you share what you share
for just.
Now before I'm buying also no that's now I'm a fat for newspapers now with the band. Almost every single paper. At the Abeti Jaffe, ECG, ni Ghana Water, COVID relief. You say, Finance Minister here.
Yeah.
News. All the newspapers. MPP for the more no front page. Offshore, the guide, statesman. Nini na Chronicle. Woman na almost a story na about front page. But I mean, wouldn't BB, Mr. Yen Ghana. Ghana for nso bebree a na etie yɛn. Na ɔmo wɔ gyidie wɔ wo mu. Wankasa a wote akonnwa no mu a wo stay affairs. Ɛsɛ wontumi mbɛtena ha endi wɔn hwammo. Mesrɛ enim mebisa. Ɛsan srɛw anidiem. Ɛsan sɛ menim sɛ wo ansa question wɔ ha. Nea nti a mesrɛ no ne sɛ wo a wote he wetua electricity bill, wetua water bill. Electricity bill since a yɛka sɛ yɛbɛte so no wetua abɛpɛ mu no. Mesrɛ mebusa wonya discount bi ara.
Over you are no
electricity bill. When are discount?
Honestly speaking, Ubisami Alaji. I think just about 2 days. Na me ne me nyonko bi akasa of phone so. Na me pia ba me fie nenim ho no say me porch na me meter no bo. You prepaid.
Yeah.
That's near to go see prepaid.
Correct.
Ntia na me ka say me I think that the last time I met for electricity me kaipa when I was about to travel out of the country somewhere, minim said October and I said and I returned said November. We will do Ghana said November 20 I said and so I spent about let's say 4 or 5 weeks
outside.
Maybe outside. Me na me talk. Me buy me told me he didn't come across and I'm say hey me who me meet no. Now it dawned on me say me check me electricity no. I chepa. Until I was just saying it to myself say hey, I said me na me check me electricity and here that could na my DNA edum say fine. So and now no me catch yourself if I paid attention. Say be okay, mama me credit, but me say me to electricity. I check. Even though me to I am me turn kese kakra.
That is the only question
yeah.
I ever say maybe.
Okay.
Now me sera wonso. Say that newspapers we publication na omwanya apa kanu for yata ho nyina say wetua size ka
COVID relief no.
Say bi sa papers no. Ehun da ebeba. Me ka me kire say COVID we ba Ghana. Say obi anko hu prison na Ghana fo ya da sabi yendwen. COVID
adeng
obi anko hu prison e wo Ghana ha. Na say ya da sabi yendwen. Many I can say already issues about corporate you saying bodies. Embremu embebwa ban. We are MPP ni mapa. We na wo kasa ma wo wa betina ha for the past 4 years akasa ma MPP I defended everything about MPP. I want to tell you him fana MPP Danado Danko Akufo-Addo buying edibe tuja. Say sikano a corporate body for the first time in many years in this country. Asisa ade koma ban say ban ye be boaw na ho kire aba. First can one year account wo he wako parliament, even parliament, house of representatives. Watu ya kujira ho. Etumi aka kire nse sika dodo sei e na enya aye. Na ye di sei sei. At least say ebe share corporate bodies woni a watumi etu anamo. Ebe share omun kran. Say ye sika no. Yamfa anye bibi body. And as I'm show bibo tom. Isanto omu sori de bia. Ade omu tie ne se ena we akodi sika sei. Ena sika sei ya ira sei. Ena and then even when one person papers I'm seeing somewhere attached here, say he was denied. This is it. Dispatch.
An interview on CTF.
Correct. Also, you're denying the sika. What the be juma. Minister within the government works and housing minister in America. You can't COVID. You can't say COVID in your reliefs from corporate body, from the international communities. Everybody can contribute. Where is the account? Ghana phone crime. Why do we have probity, accountability, and transparency?
I said your trustees were home now.
And I'm saying your other Minister of Finance, they need trustees.
No, I'm just asking now, Busano. Minim say one penny for ye two of no share. I think the former Chief Justice. And
I'm saying some penny for Wamu disikama, Wamuma, Wamunkala, Wamuya Juma, Wamufi, Wamu house boys in here, Wamu the Sumawam. And also, when they come, don't they ask for accounting of the money? watchmen, drivers, day na wo fie no some mpanyimfo na wo kanyina. Ene manka sanka so wo. Je sika na so di sika masa yemfa nkwa bibia. Don't they ask for akunta? Yembu akunta nkyere wo. Look. We've spoken, ya kasa for the last 4 years. Kasa. But now, ya tra kasa mresu. Yemra, I will say yedidi action, yedidi juma. Na yen kan ye hu. E kan hu ne say unye sika ne sen kura na Ghana fo nyina wu na e ka wonkwan wo Ghana. The money has no use. It says obi kura kire ne say wenye sika. Aname wa. You even need somebody to know say wenye sika. Why biom? If we continue in this direction, say you better kasa na manfo wu. O man no sign a chi. The country is sinking. Na ye kasa talking. You are talking about COVID-19. Do you know? Me no work say. Do you know? Say state institution obitiminya COVID-19. Na nipa na onen what shift no. Ya catch us on continue for 14 days. Now, one TBB on time review. Nobody has asked that the person should go and do test. Do you know this is going on in this country? Unim. So why can't we continue talking? Can't we take Ghanaians serious for a second? Say, Ghana way omo ye din dako omo sori a ade a be sino enye ade a ye bepe. Na ye gusu wa dada wom. Na ye kasa. Look, this entire concept of COVID-19, government approach, and the fact is that a binary kasa to me, everyone who sabrane say, one nam if we are helping in number we detail a war COVID-19 and whom your money and whom she say. A binary we detail. South Africa decide.
I don't know.
Maybe South Africa decide.
I think they are leading in Africa.
You know what they did? And if we are talking about variants, South Africa, it's missing a book, a catcher, so on variant, one in the room. We are talking the South African variant. And one near West South Africa, UK, so about homebody, I am say, to me, variant. Do you know how do you arrive and can boast yourself, say, me variant, I want me room into me, and who drew, I ask from I bet me, variant. Do you know what it takes? Consistency. They be no pay we enumere. Sorry, I will try laboratory. Let me finish. For yes, Juma. That is where you can arrive at this. Ghana in for the year. Can we continue like that? Kasano. When people are making progress. But they can come back boldly. Look at all of us as though say, Japan say, wagashi negu etrimu. Jeez. Now they will talk and they are deterred. If we are suffering, but then I'm only deterred. I'm asking you what? Because I mentioned South Africa. And I'm actually what dear South Africa here. What have we done? 88 hospitals. And you mean make you? And I don't know we are MPP. What better? From morning, Ghana for Nanado see by December of 2020, obesi 88 hospital. Munchem baby a clear land. Say yebesi back. On this same COVID, and you expect say Ghana for will take you serious. Say we work as so they should take you serious, and that there is COVID. You expect by your own actions say Ghana for will take you serious. Do you expect it? There is COVID. We find out that the only solution, and they say, you create the enabling environment, including it, all the other factors, hospitals, I will say ACC, because the COVID exposed the country to the extent that it is on record as we speak. Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo, 4 years of being president, there's not a single facility treating COVID and Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and one in some. He promised us 88. What is today's date? 3rd or 4th of January?
4th of February.
In GM Pro BM Bisaro, there are 88 hospitals. who share your budget more, you who say 88 hospitals, KB, after baby say you could see 88 hospitals. And you expect that we should every morning come here and talk. Then you argue, when the real issues are there, nobody is taking serious about it, talking and taking it serious.
1 minute more.
What I can tell my listeners, the good people of Ghana, and it's a COVID, I can't count the number of men down for 4 hours more tested positive. Men to be kind, left, right, center, everywhere. I don't remember last time I many men down for 4. Yet you go share it and say how we do every day. I don't remember. Relationship is breaking. Yes, we are to a radio, so you to a TV, so you say, so the COVID is there. And a menu, yes, said here, and forget entirely anything government. Forget entirely. Message a drone, I can say COVID drew. A bagana has to see MPP for any or ministers in Abusia or mobile warm. They will forget about it. Don't think about it. And to who buy. Marks, you know, I don't know better. Win to win to Marks. That's all cook room. O hustle, I call hustle, maybe a 20 Ghana now, the baby. Now, watch it. Who to me, a chocolate area, Mohua, I was a Kakranya Docroni Bivia. Protect yourself against COVID. Because the issue now, about COVID, Nina say, today, the repercussion, one more when you be that. Bisase, catch and say, when you so be. Every year, no one testing positive. A bimo bema and ye duma. I mean, has been confirmed. A bimo and other complications. Into the best row that the COVID is real. Young enemy is very real. It is everywhere, anywhere. Maybe I'll be COVID.
Okay.
So, who and I'll be take you time. Idea in here, save yourself, save your family, save your friends and loved ones.
Okay.
Now, want to meet now be Pierre. Wear your marks and keep you can't wear the marks now. It has become a norm in Ghana. Say, wash your marks in the pad and you are protected. We are saying that wear the marks and keep social distance. So when you make wash your marks and then just say, "What me be biao?" Wash marks now, please. It is an advice. Wash your marks now. Only panic kasa. Make sure say what say on semwa unsa enka no.
Alaji FNC. May I say,
Easy.
You're quite nice.
You're quite
nice.
Because Supreme Court has some of the exercise in fertility.
Debbie, it's not.
My woman can be one.
I'll give you 1 minute. Anything you want to say. You.
Brother Nursery or Cassa, or do you ask me, baby, woman, or Cassama, Chigana for why you know be saying. More Cassia sitting now, the service of it. Don't fuck him. Omana can say to the United States of America, United Kingdom, and so on and so forth. Germany, one of the doctors are papa, yet is the winner. Yoruba Wabe, they are still struggling. I mean, they are striving to find a point about then what my answer Yarabiano. And I go for Dr. Obisi 88 clinics. He's talking as if under the Ghana, yes, I said the event the Yoruba Ghana. You had all the 8 years from Professor Mills to Mahama. You couldn't build that 88 hospitals. But so be a bonus obesia. Oh, Yarbeya Bay. Master, Sir Anshen ye owner about the men before Oboide. Sunkwama Adzembra. Sunkwama Adzembra. Yan by one day. Vaccine in Ponyamina Dumunti. Yan Kwan quarter vaccine upon Famba. On them do Onyankuponi Ayar Safo. Ala Sarifi. Anala Yok Fancy. Cramon Yonim. Say Yankuponi Ayar Safo. It's in Mran Boko June. By next month, I hear a fever pepper, COVID bagana. Yamina Duminti, a used to Bochomako were yes to him. In Cassa or a dawa, Abduminchin womb, Cassa Togana of Wakumado. Nancy Manfa Yarbam by your politics. Okay. Don't use COVID-19 for politics because you form a parallel committee. What did you do with your parallel committee? Criticism is too much. Let's find a lasting solution to issues when there is a problem. But in yonder there be a better, I can COVID-19 as some better I can a dry in a daba. Pastor mo pentu me famba.
My uncle him na main kind comments in uncle Supreme Court in some semi opare was whom I say I'm sad for Mother Ghana. Accident were killed. Another bomb hit Supreme Court. Masa. Rachel Achu Anagli from Medina UPS says, what at all is the MPP trying to hide from the whole world? They have greatly exposed themselves big time. That is one here from Richard. Now, to this one here, that says, Mamin kind of comments. Mamin, teach my Mamin kind of comments. Dr. Downblow Brimsu Apeusika says, what's happening at the Supreme Court shouldn't surprise anyone, because if a judge sitting on the panel went against his own book, then what can't the Supreme Court dismiss? That's one here from Dr. Downblow. Se Ewuku from Esuboy says, it's obvious the petitioner has a weak case and hence needs to withdraw the case from the court to save his already lost credibility. COVID-19 is still with us. Wear your nose mask and protect yourselves and others. That's Seuku from Esuboy. What is Naziru saying? He doesn't take Nana serious, and he's talking on top of his voice. When COVID gets you, you will see. Well, you didn't add your name where you send us from, sending a message from. Naziru, come right here, Supreme Court. Election petition. So far, send us your call and run you see what Supreme Court and there. Woman court or China, so beside Atwaso. So far, send us your call, send a team, most importantly, and run you see our court petition, application, the legal team for Rajon Mahama Mofalia, court Ibogui. Into you.
ABR, I know you did like the voice is deep. I know that you go on to the man, and I make a for purposes of clarity. I make a mean to be clear. In the ABR, I bet it's a voice, but it doesn't mean say I intend deliberately to irritate Obi. Sana me I can't do anything about it. You punch me. I'm working out. Then I bear meeting my court issues, you see. It's pretty obvious. Obi, I want to ask you, about then a course the enthusiasm, the interest. It's becoming very clear. The case now, you're the court. One more back, so more by defending, especially the second defendant, and then in court. One more, but that's a one case in Asekura. Case na ye de air coil. Omonti ase. Enti akwa se okodu ode bia no a na afede ono e de ne de etutudwa ye na adane propaganda ne ne ekeka ho. Enti ameka sa adane propaganda. Ghana fu nyina hwe Supreme Court proceedings. Obi ehu lawyers fu a omonko a wo monko ntokwa. This MPP fu lawyers e wo court. Everybody saw it. So argue upon who say they be adiano anka say we see say. So they don't even understand. That is where the danger is. Now judge for the Supreme Court. I'm so womo de womo start here baby a NDC ye kika ko. Inti akoye ne wo ho. Oti court na say MPP for e ka o masem a. Obete say mpenyufo na nkasa Ena etumi bowrem direct debi we anka ye say to the extent say etumi be say obi say o pesa wo ka say o ya ben say nipa na wo cross examine no o pesa wo ka say oni credibility ana the lawyer say and they kind and then nkwala gro agweze oti compound house na mami ni fie wo papa ni fie na ya bazai wonum say ye Mozambique no the north ho no e bia wo papa wa ware 4 ni ne ekeka ho na apede wo mame ne ya bazai how do you call them in tree ni kura na say den rival. Help me, my brother. A rival, a nuclear, and I said, and you are more tifie, and I said, oh, tifie, oh, my main, a ho, and Oberhun say yes, and the woman mean nifie. At the tea, I Oberfim, a Diana crab before you be mount, and see our Obesa. The ordeal now Oberfim. Actually, I was a woman, me, and nifie. I will wow with you. And so when you answer, you protect yourself and arrange. Now while you're ready, how to what? Defend yourself against abuse. That is what the NDC is poised at. And then you go anymore. Because you want to say, yes, now you're the court. The moon entry moon, a moon moon, and the send a sequel. And my Irish moon say, Bibi biara ye de ba ye no ye be wie no Ghana fo ebehu enokre a eda asem ni mu na ajaje fo no so etimi ahwe Ghana fo enim aka ese womu Ghana fo nti na omo ye sa edwuma no na omo nso e de pepepe yo aba asem we mu ama nkunimdie aba ama NDC ye nti America ne sa ne se Wofa near see Endra. The court, no, even before then, court of Casa open term, dinasem. Now, Ukofa Quine Bisuba, Abacatian say, Nanka, Oba Mama Quine, Amamede, Sa, Yavan's electoral commissioner, and now Ubi Biara or defending the Hono, Ashek, box in Ebisebisan and some. Intimedia me Sirawo. Me questions ay 12 na nka yam fan komano na on sasa question into betra box no mo a yan for the whole day sani I say rim kitina betra say omudi the whole day pesa white almost the whole day almost yam pen sa na nka ye tem ama wo court si ompiri sansen sam no obebisa no men ompiri but me won kwan say sansen sam na no so betra box na mebisa no so why did the court prevent it? So court now also open why did he prevent it? Yenye no nto nchen. Near see Ndra, another way be asemwa ye de akoda in court. Say court anka asemu no send esi kom. Na anka asat Ndra no ye pese electoral commissioner. Enkrata no a ye de ye abatwo no. Fa bra be kire ye. Nanka yenyen hwehwemu emfa compare ye de no sa semno bitie kojo opon kruma on no kasama MPP ni na nado ni electoral commission nyina on no kasama o okase ayade a ekoso wo court bia wo kwa I listen to you can play kojo opon kruma your friends a voice after the court o say court no ayade o mo ye na mom eye wo mo to mo pa e no mo beye wo mo pa o mo nye untimi nche court no yet ya siasa since kojo opon kruma himself has admitted say adia ye ko bisa ye no adia court ye bisa ma court edema na mom court ne pa obetimi the amount on pa on fa ma nti court ne mpe wan fa ma ye say ye nkoji sankrata na nka me bisa say anka nye electoral commission mom ena nka wo say otimi sinebo ama ne lawyers ne sore kasa ekasa papers ni ye woni nyina ntie ninie obi because a paper enye paper ye betimi de esie wonim se yet your mind mu a ye wo law bi ye freedom of information law and then ye act be when law the
meaning some opinion assent to her.
It was supposed to start in November and
yeah, right information bill.
Yeah, right information.
Yeah.
So udim sa
mean yes was I sent it to.
Correct. But ye omampanyin na nado danko akufado ebo ne ho sabrane nti wo tete ho na o kase wa masa lord wa na nka mo nso maka che no because money gbe obeko bia money na ekọ unto we are not sure you've assented to it no bia aja no sa kasa no that is what I mean by the kasa no ye be kasa sa no bia aja no sa na wa kasa ko afa ye kasa law a no kasa di abo ne ho sabrane wo kofa MPP 2020 manifesto ade a mo ye ba ko a womu de bomb ho samrane say womu apase sa law e no na ye kasa sisi a wo say wonim say ya assent ya so what is it ye koya na say buy Talking. Business. And one but the point still remains. So, you want the right to information law. The me here be I was a mediba now the that transparency pay your be fame be no would be dada will be. Now my baby sa court to say my electoral commission for the papers in bra. Eba ne say and the papers once here. A judge for near and your lawyers no and your electoral commission lawyers who and yet nanado dankwa kuva the lawyers. A judge for no moon and we are referees no. Omo mo bisa na ase no nketia say wo papers a your friend say wo papers wo ho and I say pink sheet no wo de wo ho ana. What were they asking? Is a question that the MPP have asked consistently. Assembly of MPP for other money MPP for mo committee. MPP for question na we bisa no. I'm surprised. Very, very surprised. MPP for question straight from day one. Just start the cast as a MPP position on. You didn't create ano. Edibe two job. But MPP for move say because woman they are static.
2 minutes in go.
Sebi you. Move say kukwana so omuni mnyansa sa anti amo abeye ama omo abeye static omuni. Enti de bia no mu pushu. And say okay, yes, I know I feel Chirakoye now because they almost perish, very beyond the politics are MPP for you. But the point is this that at the end of the day, when you say court case, who could do court war is you can liken it to football. 2 teams ever ball and I war referee and I war FIFA. So the American 2 teams in a battle. But could me decide they say me about 2-2-4. Ana meboa for ana formation be anywhere etisa obi beka se me kobo one top na mama me wings no ayedin na ni nyina no ne aka ni nyina akọ defense. Everybody has a strategy and I am telling you and the good people of Ghana say and this year's strategy na ye de court no it is working for us perfectly very well. But because the end justify the means.
Yeah, but formation be anywhere 2-2-4 because that will be 8 players. Until you need a and about so I can dangerous or truck a crap. Except that's for new beside MPP questions. One here, Yenya Botre on Sembisa, you can't. No one here contempt and Kwachi and I say,
Judge name bisa say, who papers and one bisa.
But
when bisa.
Oh, there be. Nazu, I'm saying so by saying that Judge name bisa MPP question. And when I'm see how true, I'm sure who you and Jake contempt.
Correct. Let me repeat what I said, and I'll repeat it boldly.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be? As I sit here, I've said it 1,001 places. If I will continue in this system of cheat, of intro, of say yes, now who say yachichimu now my name continuously, then there's no difference between a system way and a prison. So I'm not afraid of prison. I am repeating. I said I am not afraid of prison. But what I am saying is this. The question now, Judge Nibisa, Mati say MPP 4 and the Bisa question from day 1 till today. MPP 4 and the Bisa question. That is what I make reference to say. Mati say MP question MPP 4 Bisaro and a judge to Bisa. They just add that question or he did it. He did.
That clarified.
That is what I said.
Okay.
MP before the matter said, so don't, and I am telling you, we've gotten to that level. It took the charisma, it took the courage of Kwame Nkrumah at this younger age, to face the situation. I know the man Africa now independent.
Makai, oh, say now you are Makai. You see, you see your mere size. You see your mere size, Brana to go back catch a man for until I ain't able to so kakra. Oh,
and I may say about channel any day. Say, oh, back up as someone make say, questioner, Judge Nibisa, no matter say MPP for Nibisa question.
There be him so bushing for here. We don't want you to go to prison. Yes, you're here. I want to have you sitting here near I don't want you to go to prison. Why do I want myself to go to prison? Why do I want to go to prison?
I don't want to go to prison either. But me come here say the system, if it is continual that way, who are we here? Now say once when you sem wo kwana chinchimu nsem na e dia is prison not better than this system? Because when him say you have freedom so after some time you be jaw na and answer wo be wu ho then mata asem na answer.
Obi chinchim obi nsa.
Obi chinchim obi nsa. Of course. That is what we say electoral commission chinchim NDC for nsem in this election.
That's why.
That is what we are in court. Correct. Inti ade na obi say obi chinchim obi nsem bio.
FNC.
Why who him say ekoko because obi chinchim obi nsem.
Seeking for clarification when I'm seeking for clarification we are sure say we
let me tell you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Coward die many times before they are actual dead.
Okay.
Say you better now mind him and continue in this direction of cowardness. Then it's better Obia Copen ne crab.
I also know say before Kasa be say Oye Bema Bebira ya Kujao. Nti yemfa no nso hanum say nyanko enima Alhaji. Mamintie Ishmael so Ishmael. Supreme Court election petition so far say na si eko etise.
Ghana fu na worship. Ghana fu na watse. Eti Ghana fu wasem o kan wa buta won twem there 42 days no. Nde duane na bien oboso. Ma what the verdict no and now what the then bibi ababo to go there. O you will win and now you will lose. Nti when you sum them bro no so bibi abako do fine. But here make some MPP dey mo share questions of the Supreme Court kakra ma hwe abepemane dadia no the NDC has no case kakra ma hwe na me ma ko hospital I'm a prescription form da mo pharmacy shop ma to edu number 2 and one am receipt na say be major medru ho na mpra ma fa medru no konom na me ba no obi send them receipt wa hina why am I know carbonized. It's what common original receipt. Problem me fan share then. I'm American in the Supreme Court as I'm not even through. So I'm saying there 2012, 2013, I win. Many years I'm here what new cage ho. Obstinado what new cage ho. Late what do you call it? Koje free Sir John. I'm funny crazy. Honestly what new cage ho. It's so bande na. I will me enjoy. I don't know okay harassment or court. Any day was irrelevant. I don't know. Also a harassment. Any day irrelevant. What I've seen with Supreme Court in there, it's not about the Queen's English, how fluent you are, but they are speaking about law. It's not about propaganda. One more corner. Then you're free to now. It came. One show tie. When you demonstration.
I didn't know creating impressions as if NDC for I
am saying that I'm speaking, say, as somebody who is novice in law, who doesn't know the rudiments of law. I am saying that I thought Sabia, if you are fluent, right, in court in Sabia, you speak potently, powerfully, then you speak very well in English, Queen's English, so the Oxford dictionary. Now, I say Macmillan, Kadambofuna, naturally, yeah. Basana, Obi Boko slow, Boko, but over hit targets. Obi Senipa, there's a new question. A general secretary of an opposition party, NDC, don't have the records of the election for the petitioner and the records for the second respondent. Oh my God, what a pity. Now, I just want to applaud the comic relief. But you know, the most experienced, I could tampo, Sheshe, the guy that you know, he's a smart lawyer. Because this lawyer, if you remember, during the heydays of revolution, no court, no code yourself. So he is somebody who is strong, very firm, but he has no fears. Time. Those days, revolution. I saw 1979 coup. I've been telling you. I saw 1981 coup. Every time they say Shenum. I'm coming.
Please, like how they are forcing everybody to be coward in this country today. And they will be away. If they were coward, like they are forcing everybody to be coward in this country. Maybe I was.
With all due respect, can you give the listeners due respect?
Answer.
And then, you know, discerning listeners, deduce from what I'm saying, there, a share court case in Orukono. Justice Appiah's question was so simple. Sometimes, because we don't know the rudiments of law, sometimes we talk about common sense. The common sense is that Morocco court, I must have an empirical evidence. My empirical evidence, I'm going to court, or your papers, I'm going to court today. Messi, SSM, Ebu Misa to Mechi, Aji, Sikabi of Missim, evidence I'm winning. It will be so. Petitioner, as a general secretary, chief scribe of the NDC, your own calculation at the court. I hear in the petitioner, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Unyai. I hear that His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic of Ghana and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, on the Sunyai. I don't have it here now. On here. It's Ghana for Nagas Warshare. And there, carbonized paper. You see, they are sitting here. Justice Ediria, JCSC. I think that Akotampo was quoting her during the judgment in 2013 events and the same Supreme Court case. What's it Justice Ediria say, what you are the mono, I didn't carbonize that. You have a duplicate, triplicate, and quadruplicate. And therefore, say original war, new. Once you say Nippon was a Siwuno, produce the carbonized or the duplicate, the triplicate, and the quadruplicate.
What?
Will you allow me?
No, it's simple logic. To compare with what? But the Mawa, you are comparing with what? Oh, sorry. Become wisdom. I'm raising logic. So say you said I should bring my duplicate. So to be compared to what?
Sir, Alaji, this kind of arrogance is not.
You call this arrogance?
No, Alaji, one more.
You call questions, reasonable questions.
When you say you can't help me to.
I'm not helping you.
You say age.
Ishmael.
That is what I'm doing. I want listeners to hear you.
Okay.
I'm exposing you. Why should I come here and help you?
It's not unfortunate. It's not unfortunate. But the listeners can dissect the difference of the two. In America, in the it's a court issue, no record. I mean, somebody who doesn't know the rudiments of law, I can simply say that. And this has no case because you see, the thing that is come to do some supernatural, what do you call it, interrogation. The woman who is going to sit in that, what do you call it, witness box, is a lawyer by profession. Now, me say tomorrow, I want to see what is going, because some Shenyaman Rukonadina, is this, in fact, do you know why President Mahama will be also happy? Former President Mahama, he'll be happy, say, son, when he gives a responsibility to people, people do the relation of what? Duty. Dr. Michael Paxa White is saying that they had a chat with EC boss.
1 minute enough, PCY.
Asapapa na bomum ne be me account no momo. Asapapa na American kwesi dia dai. Na sami there. Ni we free the phone and the charger. The charger another but intino. O jai the medjuma now. Former President Muhammad Amanda, strong room be lecturer, doctor, Oja to the direction of duty. You see, former President Mahama is also writing his note to know that this is the way they behave. What did it mean?
Are you speaking for him?
I'm saying that he's writing notes, former President Mahama, because he has to write do's and don'ts. And said,
okay.
Dr. Pesagwaj,
yo,
strong rumor. You left, two of you, instead of the way Jenny Parkward, two of you left the room for your charger, for your something, for your car key, or for food, or what? Each day, Sunday, Sikana, Media, and the Sikama, and a mutual good small communicators, one Makasama, the water small one, Maka, Subana, and this woman. And Sisia, former President Mama, say, I'm here and I do my NDC, not 2024. You know, people that you will send into the strong room, not people who want to relate their duties.
Medasi, me ban ma Jim closing remarks. Sorry, so So Obosumfo from Finland says, Kwesi, I don't know where you slept last night. It seems your line of questioning and opinion looks like the Supreme Court judges have extended their royalties from the second respondent to you. One does not need to be to have a legal brain to condemn the biasness of the judges. Isn't it common sense to have the original document to verify information under contention? Obosumfo from Finland. I appreciate your message, but I'm sure say when him say we also have a duty to be sure say and sending fine copy court. When we go to court, I'm sure you'll be sleeping in your house. So be brave. Any day more we're not being okay. All right. Ma I'm sorry, I'm quick. Closing remarks. Alaji. Mention same few say. You had to be chat to maybe 3 minutes, yeah.
As an individual, as a person, maybe I can say we know ubu baby. That's right. To prick my conscience. But like Nelson Mandela, maybe I will respond with another bed. As anti-4 and I say, if you want to call myself, you say, then you at happen now. What you want?
Okay.
So moving forward on this issue of court, and this position, our minimum, I would believe that at the end of the day, where the judges, one more defending one more. Where everybody should be looking at the future. It's an anamuntu judge for no between them. Anamuntu abeka wo by one more money mrano. This is the position of the Supreme Court on a particular matter. Inti mrano wonya asemo a yebetime you issue that ruling. Yeah. Baby. You see, you see, he has exposed himself again. 2013, you can see 94. Adamwa. Why is a court to not catch us or master so Mumra in the BBA? So he doesn't even understand. Montie Kasama NDC for MPP for and your catch MPP for winning case. And your council winning case. Your council winning case. It has been thrown out. So clearly they don't even understand what we are doing. You understand, but by the time I ever Ghana for Ebe Hunia ye. Ama womu any GDA any Arichebu our NDC. Demonstration. Or mine Abetan and I to you. Ne crack. And they say, Charlie, pressure on my moon. What him say a police for fast service, immigration, I can't say, O Musikebi, Bronyano, say, we are 2 Musikebi moon. Now, one more Quadia. As some more SCC or police barracks and security services, and yes, I'm Ketwa. Near me one crown police for the NY, IGP and Casa better, and I know to Mamenka. IGP Baba Becheme. Anamamenga. IGP and Kasa na betina simpi so catch police force ya increase wo salary. Omu kwaji wo musika na sikano enim. Ba omu yom azan MPP bone azan. December omu increase sikano EDB ka ho ma o say by January na sikana aka no omu de aka ho ama omu. Eno omu kwaji wo musika sikada da na yetu omu. Eno na yetu omu. And it's a crown way. You can't get anybody to trust you, even your security service. Oh, that will say they can't trust you. That is the fear. And no American, and no Ghana phone in our aircraft. Hey, yet you my more. I dare no air to happen. Some this is a yanko pankasabum. Now you have to waka because God has always helped people who help themselves.
Me da say Alaji Nazir no mamintie Ishmael so Ishmael closing remarks
NDC here they were coming Ghana for asem na nado dam kwakufado na wo chiti wonu oto abama na nakufado nti dem no you see na dey propaganda NDC here no mfianan say they lost elections but NPP here no mfianan we won election the NDC will continue to do propaganda even baby a wo be jambia but man listen I mean chia mega wo mala market on use the penny antiagi and if we na so was radio no would say one day what's some there's a biscuit papa turn up a cook na minerals na that vitamin na dinner milk na omo na no kama the mala market ala store down one man what a wonya ma the man listen mesre bebre Ghana for with him in the COVID-19 no mesre wo mi enzido asori dem yedi to yemu muslimi yedi to yemu nyamen oho nanso okona bede yare kun de na ne brepem no obetene sa orenhwe ma ne ma ona ankasa de adihibogya oye dendam oda baji yankwa na yanko ohaw no semu eza yebeka inde yisu botwuma akọ mezi nde yame yo yasafo because tumi sa yareba ma doctors wogya asidi nti obesa yareba aya sarifi ala sarifi insha Allah onyame baba obohu yamabo yisu botwuma akọ the battle is still the Lord's okunu ye urade no ko dementi mumaye kom yehwe enwudu na COVID-19 no wamefa obiara obdishi anabusia ya amfa akobio wayame agya yame oba yame sunsum konkro jinimenti abodi nankada amen.
Amen. Yadasi Ishmael Adams of the MPP, Ote Alhaji Nazir Mohammed, also of the NDC and the Pimpin Fuin and Yomudi Jumain. We about taking your course, about Jim course, Kakrania, sorry, so Jumedian so and pay. So join us on the phone lines 03022. We'll get to enjoy more of a new way later on. Time changes. The late Ampofo J. Bayanko Amano so Yanji course and pay. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm Patrick Frosty.
Akwasi ABOAGYE the darling boy. Akwasi where you were na na muako na yeka say.
Nana to say.
Akwasi adom ene mpaibo ene ahwe yi. Me di say won so ho ye pa na abusua nyina obi a ho ye.
Ami adom.
Na ye ma ye papa Dr. Osed Kwame Despite. Awoda pa etwam Nyankopon emmon ho ban o ma ne nkwa ahoden wom no ma ne ska emma ne so on sem bi adwuma na mmagbo enye bi nye o manum ya mention no ya ne kese.
Amen.
Na menchia ayamia miwura kwabra age Japan former general secretary of MPP be obi ametia no na menchia na bi ene samia oku ene na nanko man so do lokwa benya empesu aso Akwasi ABOAGYE ene enyi so ho ye menwanwa papa obia yakoto aba na mo se ye wiam election we ntimi demonstration ntimo di oman court mako dina court mo evidence we here mo se mo evidence amba ye bi say be person ketia say aba ye train mo ye collision se na munya ye o se afi no mo ye meeting no hu do munya ye ye bi say be person ketia say ye papa do mama nya asan a o si unim ye papa ko do nya asan a o si unim na the court now quit e dey na ko your court wo ye papa cha tikata asolo so a no akase tintin ya se jo watch article already article no Supreme Court ye embra na ye kan ho embra ni evidence na de ko Supreme Court wo so omu ni evidence a ompo be na ye den ya na do wadi nkunim de da oguni man aye se papa amada jinjire ya so faso na ma stre MPs no so enya covid ni se ba kwasi enya mmiru no enya covid adọ kwa adwuma o ye se wonya covid a fa covid ni tra fie na fa na sta ho yare na wonya covid a ode covid ni parliament a ode ko sign nkofo ho no the papa man say the boni mutia omunya nya atwe no omunya ne ye emfa ma man because wo ya MP anu nje say obu mra so ti mra so na mra no anya adwuma se bia wo so cast ma me am se me tia bo ntino no so me de medisam na akwo na aso e ba ne sa na ha je say wo ya MP say wo ni mra so o he say me am etu emum me ni mra so na blagwati ye be stre gana for say ya na abarum o bia show no spot for ho ban o be ta ho ban say na ababo me am fa ahobabo enkoto aban kwan so ye be ta bo aban ye na fo me abana chen so say ye fa so huru ye sa se bia lenti ente de se bia ye sa pepe e fa mo man no me fa ntu pepe fa na covid e de nya
yeah that's say mama Junior di ho no saying hello morning. Yeah, but you one here. Yeah, into you.
Kasi mami chia Ghana kuina na mami chia me mami hawo kumsin lawyer jonkuma NPP kwenfo a omo ye adwuma pa boa o mine akosi mami nka accident ya isi no dai mesre mi nua drabes ye hwe ne ma ekoso na aka me aka se afibia no drabes no se accident tuni pa chen yale o hwe corona ya ba ya yale ye ka o hwe di padudu o mawu a ende mwanyi ya na Travis the no crowd also change ipa ya etim komu na ye unam kwan so sitla awa no kra no for the phone the ohwe street match na ye sisi kwan so amfa se ya makma kwan so white baby e say red na de papa o obedu baby no akwatine ni nyina tutu so wo do na na de no kwa bo nso baby white da ho una ma no fiku na no bia bo abampin because e be stress e omoye ho adwuma kwasi ye ya to over speed na de no obo nso bedu baby no be di ni stick akotaro baby e say ko 60 near akotaro 8 percent per vote one amakwasi be dia make sure Ghana for Ghana say be dia pieces will be wi awade a o di kokoto a dia o di kokoto no on wasem dia beka ye nyan e papa no nyan andi sifo a ne ma mo di kokoto no edu baby no ye di so mo nsema mo ka kokoto no ene dia na mo ka kwantere so no akoy different dia my supporters na hu say na andi sifo no ko mo ka kire mo ye nyina ye ka na se Ghana for omunye gidie 1 pp mu no mo senye gidie 1 pp mu pp ya mine si because say NDC for trade so almost say MPP for share mine pa ko si mitra so sha NDC na MPP one pa na trama mu ate because so share mine na yeah be guru and the 8 years plus 4 years yeah ko 8 years 16 years now and this more than 27 years mo pa mo tim kate say yes mam for yanya ba yaduma dia fa so yanya NDC wo bi no be makate ko nyae but NDC better MPP better so yes me to petrua ye the court say auto petrol angala bia ye 2 cedi akoside bia me kase trotro drivers kwa common trotro drivers no obi o to 1.250 Ghana a day because abani say tell for the business that nyane so nyane say nka yale ba ya ban so na say nke education ba ya ban so na ba say mo ba trans 27 years you know to tax no mo san ko for say kan ye de bia me kase obi si education ni papa ye me say that first can you education first can you the day because you miss Ghana for MP for and this one be scary because you miss my boy
yeah that's it hello morning
hello good morning
mpacho France
I can you
okay auntie yes mommy
as I say
what call sir
bibi aboko
into
maybe a court I call in your media and family Ghana for no 2 minutes your mode near son who fire ya lay ya bay who pa Ghana for being through. In fact, omunsuro she yokwa gbogbo shama bibi to na me say na akwele costo ma mi nan kasa nse no smart we ke tin na nse mi mi ko bi sa na o tere me say yale ni TV su na ewo na enye adwuma si si ye hwe ye hu ye pa no mi tie mu say se na nkofo mo nye bi da e kan nsem yi yale ye hu o se school for mo bi ko mo ko school yokwa akra for we na mo ya ka university pa e ma wo nkola ebe de nye nse wu mo nsa wọ́n tí mo yẹ fi bíbí yẹn náà mo ń jẹ́ politics ní court nsẹ́mu náà mo yẹ tún mi pẹ́ náà yọ ọmọ dẹ̀ náà mo ń ṣe ní ẹbẹ̀ yáyà ní ẹbẹ̀ sí Ghana náà yẹ wọ́n afọ yẹn mi yẹ nyẹ etumi akọ edwuma so ayé edwuma nyẹ sika di mo ń jẹ́ mi àfọ wei France wọ́n bẹ̀ tena wọ ẹ̀ka tún mi pẹ́ náà wúwú à gbẹ́ ẹ̀ ẹbẹ̀ di sáà tún mi yẹn pẹ̀sì ní nyàmí nyẹ edwuma wáyé.
ní nyàmí ntena yẹ dá sí àná pé hello.
Good morning ọ̀pẹ̀ni kẹ́sì ẹ̀ mpọ́m ti sẹ́yìn.
bọ́kọ̀ ọ̀sẹ̀.
Nyame adoma ewa uni a onhwehwe no asọrọ bani kwa obukuru adehie.
Asọrọ nti o.
Edi kan mebo wabaso papa na matia yewura abraje Japan ye informer secretary. Baby obi a metia no adwumasono a oboma MPP campaign. Ne papa bi afremi afie kura bi aka kire mse abrante ne be ye adwuma ho papa. Nti papa ye da so. Amintia honorable adwasa for ne Eastern Regional Secretary Yewura Jeff Friendly. Opening Edano ana MPs to Abadia yi Speaker of Parliament. We share behave NDC for ne chance ye patapanin to to trustem. Brakwati social parliament sadana udi video ni bi o hwahwe. MPs ni be brain share nose and normal ye de butu ballot box ne bi for papers ne bi yesay and said ya no adokuru wom se no koboa e wo parliament wom enti we kire se yenya ye nam fom na yenyi ni se yade ne wo ho no mistra mu yade no e wo ho enti ye nose mask ni sanitizer ye mane meyen ni entity entem de tosu mienu Ghana ni bia utie miena na dwi udada ana na no pai udada de enti na meka sa wo hwe ensem a NDC for dia kokoto a sabi afala o 3 years training say o mampani dada mahama o pedi keke o pese de bia ye moni bia na emfie na ni bedru ha no asan aba say yen sign fa ne mra na ba ko no wi ni ye ne sisi no enu kura bi anim rakwasi na masre MPP mpanifo o manya kwanya e wo nanado danko akufu ado ne second amamu we said woman to a manim, omungo omunsem, omunya jumaden famwa o my Ghana. Now the NDC for that you will see a dunkatia, a question Supreme Court. That you acquire ye never or mampani lawyer or tosum you know call ye. That question to what who was to do a Ube interview penny be now producer catcher say. That was the Kotoko Kobremi. Now why you contract for no Western Air Presidio, the Kotoko Abreu producer. And I do man as them when this before power mine ye. Now the Supreme Court are judges and say, money ko Facebook. Namranti been in Facebook, trust on say who for Supreme Court are judges and who. I was here from near question from no mine and Yamahamadia.
May I say, Maminfa, I am your chat to pay our course in Munian Fancy. I'm saying, hello, morning.
Omano Yamahamadia, and Kuparo dia Monfa. Why? Monfa, na Yankupo, you so,
KJ, I'll it's you.
Those are Mano Yamahamadia, and Kuparo dia, and Monfa, a seven predia, or Monfanco. Maminchia, Yankupo, Naminchia, or Mampenine, and young fool. John Onja this year, Yankupo, our money, Pabra, Yankano, or Bebuao, na Bibia to ye. Within the cage of Femi Frost, your boss, my secretary. Aguasi, MPP form. Oh, we are Waponchi. Free to Mopan or whom you tell a young. In somewhere, I saw a Babeka, tell you, assembly room. Parliament today, Yarana for Carlos Nidia Yarana home. Or no, the Yarana Hoko for people, Sina. Or what time no more watching Yarana. I was already Yaraba first.
Jaisa, Nasema Koni, you should be.
Ayo, and this Yabrus of the Bia, which may come and make a become people today, come on my Panayanka. Share. Breakfast in the South move. And this Sukuna, Yabu, the Siano. As school name and new work, Mufra bedroom a year 25 for the 30 woman. And Bragasi. School name and new work, Mufra bedroom 27 30 woman. Be no, I read to that.
Minimo, mean quafronty.
One name, crown to Minka. Kevin,
man for us, Mamma.
Oh, baby, all the one to Minka. Okay, baby,
Can't say no man for us, Mamma, so I no pay crowd and up as a hundred.
Oh, Black,
yay.
I send people a moment the minimum ceremony.
Yeah,
you know what? Come, Mama. Obey you ready to see a young two radio station no more. Obey you ready. Black was the other. Who the Ghana Hana?
Massa.
You have to obey away my friend then. Say, I also the name for the Proatum. Media for us in a yapu, media for him a more faces here. Minya Yapakupa and Mamu and Kavaza. Mo friend now, Nimushi. So could they be on Mofabia 35 womb? Oh, Mamma, friend, make this year, Yarway to Siano, and now. Mo friend, it will go to me on. Let them pen for a year Africa can watch a mayor for a year, Nipa 25. And now, who are you there? Nipa 25. Tebium Colana, Nimushino. Mufebe take to school down back home. Mufano be where we are talking the young moment of a Chelsea. Who can out a manka? Tebim Pediata. A teacher four and a queer four more bread. Fertilizer, Mahamadi man for free, for free. What not for sale? You have a cover the people not to know, and I can't for say no more bread, more charge your own young horse you cry. You can't know and tear. You have a cover for a mammy and Qatar said, Nim Apostle, Yariano, a mamma bonny, a mamma for Mamma and 20 Yarina, who that crowd to me now. Who did you crowd to me? Young and Indian friend, it is second of war. What was the mean can be done? Because minimum near a year and Penufono, bet to me, I don't can't see any bet you. The Mimim can be Mahama Bresono, Titi Tiaco Trukobema, Pao Miaso, only as Philip almost a car, but couldn't go accord. ɛna ɔmo kɔ di asɛ nye deɛ wɔsi yam ɛpipa bi ahwɛ ɔhɔ de a nyankopɔn te so ɔhwɛ wɔn Ghana ayɛ fɛ di ama yi mi tia nyankopɔn
me da se anapɛ nyame nhyɛ